All right. We're back for the Broncos game, everybody. Get my hair tucked in here. Get the game set up. We got this sucker rolling. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. Welcome back if you're coming back from the last stream. It was Mahomes' knee. Oh my gosh. Hope it wasn't the same knee he hurt last time. All right, Broncos actually matches the scoreboard matches now because it is a Broncos colored scoreboard. So that's pretty freaking cool. Broncos on 3rd and 1, having the opening drive of the game here. Uh-oh, getting help down the tunnel. Can't put any weight on that knee. That's not good. Yeah, out for the rest of the year. Yeah, probably. Even with the dislocated knee, he came back really quickly. He came back in like 4 weeks when he did that. So that's crazy. Hate to see that. Broncos already using a timeout in this game. That is crazy. What on earth are they doing? Already burning a timeout. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them in the first half. I think I used the correct thumbnail for this thing. I did. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is a new beanie. I'm trying to make sure it fits my head correctly. All right, Denver Broncos 3rd and 1. 13 minutes and 41 in the first quarter. Game just started. Great day for football here in Denver. Bo Nix quarterback sneak showing the Cardinals how they should have done it earlier. And they just get that first down like it is easy peasy. Grossi Spectrum is bad. Oh no, tell him to send everyone my way. Tell him to send everyone my way for now. And then we will send them all back after his internet gets fixed. I'm not trying to poach people, especially with Grossi being so nice to me. But I will happily take the people for now while we are waiting for his internet to fix. That's for sure. Snap to Bo Nix, looking to throw first down. He's going to complete this pass for about 5 yards. To Mims. It is Marvin Mims on the catch. 2nd down and roughly 5 for the Broncos. We'll find out what they spotted here in a second. We've been gaining subs all day. Super crazy. Getting like one every 10 to 20 minutes. This is going to be a crazy good game, I hope. 2 teams that are really good going at it. 2nd and 5. Bo Nix in the shotgun. Broncos are my AFC team, but Potato Crisp. Here, I'll explain it to you. My mom was born in Denver. I was wearing Broncos jerseys before Cardinals jerseys. I'm from Arizona, so I'm a Cardinals fan. But my mom's from here. I live in Denver. My wife is from here. They all love the Broncos so much. So the AFC team I love is the Broncos. But the team I like a little bit more is the Cardinals because I'm from Arizona, and that's my team. But yeah, no, this is my AFC team for sure, dude. So I am also a Broncos fan. It's a little bit of a conflicting life I live. Luckily, they're in different conferences. 3rd and 1 for the Broncos. Bo Nix going to take the snap handoff. And he's going to get the first down there, looks like. You thought someone cloned me? Yeah, because I got the same identical beanie for the Broncos and then a jersey. Yeah, got my Peyton Manning jersey. No, I like the Cardinals more. Cardinals are my number 1 team. Cardinals at least competed today. They played their heart out. Their defense is so beat up, though. It's just really hard. And in this game, I get to be a little more chill because this is my number 2 team, my number 1 AFC team, but my number 2 team. So I'm going to have a Mike's Hard here while I'm watching the game with you guys. Got a penalty on the play. Packers are going to get a recovery on the fumble. Oh, my goodness. Harvey fumbled the football away because Parsons spun him around and sent him through the washing machine spin cycle. And Harvey did fumble before he hit the ground. That is a fumble. Grossi fans must be super happy about that in the Grossi Perna Bowl. Packers going to have the ball here. What a play. That is a Micah Parsons play right there. You can thank the Cowboys for that one, Broncos fans. That is crazy, dude. Oh my goodness, our subs actually went up 2 on that last subscriber gain. 2 straight subs. That's awesome. I do like doing this is my first Broncos game I've been able to do because usually the Cardinals games are on at the same time as the Broncos. So I have to pick one or the other. So I picked the Cardinals, but this actually matches Broncos colors. We're on commercial break right now, everybody. That's crazy. Yeah, Lane, I remember you saying you were going to go see Tom the whole time for this game, unless I'm forgetting, maybe that was someone else. But is his internet doing better yet? Or that sucks if his internet sucks. Because he also uses an Ethernet cable. He doesn't just use the Wi-Fi. Tom Grassi uses all that good stuff. That's a crazy start, though. Turnover immediately. You can't have that. Broncos were moving the ball, too. Crazy game between the Patriots and Bills. That game was back and forth. The Bills came back from down big, ended up winning that game. Chargers beat the Chiefs. Chiefs done, out of the playoffs. Wild stuff. A lot of big stuff happening today. What's up, KC? Welcome back. Is Grassi's internet bad, KC? Can you confirm this like Lane said? Maybe that's what's going on. I saw a couple people who said they were going to be with him hopping over to say hello here. Oh, he's back? Sweet. Okay, cool. But Perna has good connection, I think, so. All right, back from commercial break. After a little bit of a delay. Green Bay going to have the ball for the first time today. Wow, 10,000 people watching. I guess it's because Perna and Grassi's audiences are combining powers, combining forces. Okay, let's see what Jordan Love and the Packers can do. First and 10, Love on the snap, going to throw to Watson on the outside, complete 5 or 6 yards. Good gain for them to start the drive. Wearing their all white uniforms today. Love the white Packers. The white Packers helmet is kind of nice. Kind of clean. Broncos wearing their orange tops, white bottoms. I wish they'd wear blue a little bit more often. They always wear the orange tops now. Handoff. The run to Jacobs going to go almost to the first down marker. Going to be third and very close. Very close here. We got Romo on this thing. I'm hearing Romo right now. Dang it. Romo's been really sucking as of late. We got 5 likes already in this stream as well. That's crazy. Yeah, it is weird, Bro Tato, having the Chiefs already eliminated from the postseason. It hasn't happened in like 10 straight years or something like that. 3rd and 1, big run. Broncos defense is going to stand strong. Big stop against Josh Jacobs, and the Packers may have to punt because I don't think this is in their kicking range. They're going to have to punt this football. Unless they're going for it. This is go for it range with analytics and all that new stuff. So let's see. They're going to go for it maybe. They are. They're going. Packers are going for it. 4th and 1. Big play to start the game here. 4th and a half yard. Love, fake handoff, rolling left. He's going to try to get it himself. He's going to get it. Love gets the first down. What a play by Jordan. Yeah, he rolled left. Man, knew where the marker was. Very heads up play by him. First and 10 Packers. 9 minutes left in the first. There's a false start on the Packers. Wow, a little bit of a shove at the end of the play on Jordan Love. Not sure why they didn't call a flag. But hey, works out, I guess. First and 15 for the Packers. Screen pass. Out to number 11. He's going to go for about 1 yard, and then he's going to get tackled. Is that Reed? Is Reed back from injury? Yeah, it's Reed. He's back from injury. Nice. Jalen Reed. Yeah, really short gain. Good tackle by Moss. Second and 14. Jordan Love all alone near the 50-yard line, waiting for the snap. He's going to get it, looking to throw. He's going to find a man, caught to Reed, and Reed's going to dive for the first down marker. Did he get it? They're going to take a look real quick. Did he get the first down? Yeah, Reed being back is a big deal for the Packers. Did he get the first down, though? That was a good dive. I think he did. It's where it crossed when you go out of bounds, but it looks like they're marking him short. 3rd and 1. They're in the I formation. Going to hand this off to Jacobs for sure. I really feel like it. They're going to toss it to Jacobs instead. He's going to lose 4 yards on the play. What a tackle. Is that Ufanga? It is. Let's just make sure. I don't know who got the tackle. It is Ufanga. Great tackle by Ufanga. 4-yard loss. Oh my goodness. Come flying in like a bat out of hell on that play. Read it perfectly. Great defense. He ran into the blocker who then was in the way of Jacobs. That was great. And there is a Packers player down on the field right now. And we're going to commercial break while that player is down. Not sure what happened. Maybe it was the player that got blocked so hard by Ufanga that he got knocked into Josh Jacobs. That would be crazy. She's so silly. She called me a drunk. I'm not. Oh, a new subscriber. 468 subscribers on the channel now. Man, we are being real blessed today. Super happy to have everybody hanging out here. The Broncos game has already seen 31 people come hang out with us. The Cardinals game saw over 600 people come hang out with us. And we are having a great time. Let's keep a look at the scores of the games right now. The afternoon games, we got the Colts and Seahawks. 0-0 right now. Colts have the football with Phillip Rivers. What's going to happen there? Lions already beating the Rams. Love to see that as the Cardinals side of me. Let's see if we can pop up the Rivers game on the TV right here. I would love to see that Rivers game. I want to see if he can pull out some crazy stuff. Still in commercial break in the Broncos game, though. All right, about to be back from commercial break. Almost back. Let's take a look. I'm trying to get this game up, trying to get my internet logged in. I've got the Broncos game pulled up. They're showing a SpongeBob commercial for some reason right now. An NFL partnered SpongeBob commercial. Here we go. We're going to pop up the multi-view of all the games. Player who was down was the guy who got blocked. He's headed straight to the Packers locker room right now. Oh, man, they're showing Phillip Rivers. This is his first snap. Oh, my goodness. McManus is going to try to kick a field goal here. 53-yarder for him, and he's back in Denver, where he is very comfortable at kicking. Was with the Broncos for a long time. 53-yarder is up, and he nailed it. Good kick by McManus. The Packers strike first today. A 3-0 lead. Hit the like button. Heck yeah, hit the like button. It's free. We've gained 10 new subscribers today watching the games together. Absolutely love all the love and support everybody's showing me. Share this with your friends. Let them come hang out, watch the game with us if they're not watching Tom. We're at a small commercial break after the McManus 53-yard field goal is good. I'm watching Rivers up here, though. Phillip Rivers and the Colts have the football after getting a stop. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter on that one. Rivers just threw a quick pass to Abdullah and completed it. Oh, man, I want the Colts to do so good. I want them to win so bad. Yeah, we have all the games in the afternoon window up on the right screen over here, while we also have the Broncos game on the left. So we have all 5 games here. So I'll be keeping you guys updated with all of it. I have NFL Sunday Ticket for a reason, and this is the reason right here. All right, McManus going to kick off to the Broncos. It's going to be caught at the 5, carried out to the 20, the 30, the 40. Nice return by Marvin Mims, showing some speed there. 36-yard return for him. Wow, good return by him. Broncos longest win streak in single season history for the Denver Broncos. That is crazy. They have a lot of one-score wins. Unlike the Cardinals, who have a lot of one-score losses, the Broncos have a lot of one-score wins. And Green Bay is favored in this game to win. They have a 3-0 lead so far. Nick's going to hand this ball off on 1st and 10. Going to get a 2-yard gain. That's McLaughlin. And it is update time. They're going to take us around the league. They're going to show us that Lions touchdown. Stafford was picked off, and then Goff to the end zone. Is that Tesla? No, that's Amon-Ra St. Brown. I want it to be Tesla so bad. Tesla is a really good receiver. He's a rookie, and he's going to be a big deal, I think. Rivers just completes a pass on 3rd and 4 for a first down. He looks like he's still got it. On the Broncos game here, completion looks like we got Franklin. Troy Franklin's going to get that one for 3 or 4 yards. And it is 3rd and 5 for the Broncos right now. We're going to try to get this first down. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. A little bit low-scoring game, but the first quarter has been flying by. The Colts are moving the ball, just to confirm right now to everybody. Thank you, Lane. I appreciate it. Everyone do what he said, what Lane said. Pass out on a screen pass to the running back. I don't know who the guy is at the moment, but he's not going to get the first down. It's going to be 4th and 4. Only about 1 yard on that. It's Beatty. It's Tyler Beatty on that one. Not going to get the first down. That's not going to do it. Let's actually just pop it up, the sound on the TV right here. They're going to actually punt the football back to the Packers. The Packers got a little bit of momentum right now. There we go. See if we can get the other game on the phone. We watched the Cardinals game on the phone. Let's watch some stuff on the dang TV today. If we can keep our connection strong, knock on wood, we're going to do that. That would be absolutely awesome. Okay. Everything's working good on the stream. We got a flag on this punt. Let's see what the flag is. 42-yard punt. Got a Broncos player down. Special teams injuries all over the place today. Let's see what this is. We're going to wait for the call. Unnecessary roughness on the return team. All right, nice. There you go, Broncos. A little extra swipe at the punter. All right, well, we're at commercial break in this game. We're hopping over to the Colts and Seattle Seahawks while we're on commercial break so we can watch all of the games. We have 4 of the 5 games up right now. Colts going for a field goal, and they're leading against the Seahawks right now. They make the field goal, and Phillip Rivers moves the ball enough and completes a few passes, and now they have a 3-0 lead. That's crazy. Wow. What if they beat the Seahawks, one of the best teams in the NFL? That would be crazy. Right now, the Rams are losing to the Lions 7-0. So that is crazy as well. And the other game we have is the Panthers and the Saints, which might be a good game also. The only game we don't have on right now is the Titans and 49ers, which is the probably the worst game in the afternoon window because the 49ers are probably going to win that game. And we already know that. Every other game could be very good. We're at commercial break right now, so you're not missing anything. Hopefully you're having a great afternoon. If you were hanging out with me in the last game, I'm really happy to have you back. Really appreciate it. And we are doing big things on this Sunday. Oh my goodness. I remember SpongeBob had like this whole deal with Wendy's where he had like the Krabby Patty meal at Wendy's, and now they're doing the same damn thing, but they're doing it at Burger King. It's like the exact same meal they had, but it's at Burger King. All right. I don't think I like Burger King enough for that, though. Every game on commercial break except for the Rams, Lions, Panthers, Saints. Right now, Panthers have a 7-0 lead on the Saints. Pretty good start for them. 4th and 4 for the Rams. They're going to try to go for this, though. See if they can get a first down. Other 2 games on commercial break right now. Lions in a surprising lead. I thought the Rams would have a quick lead in this one. Broncos game coming back from commercial break now, though. We are coming back. Yeah, they're showing downtown Denver. It is a really nice day here in Denver. All right, 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. They scored 3 last drive. This time they're trapped inside their own 5, though, so it's going to be hard for them. They're going to probably try to run this to Jacobs, get a little bit of breathing room, and see what they can make happen. They're going to hand it off to Jacobs, who is going to go nowhere. Run defense looking really strong for the Broncos right now. 2nd down, most likely 2nd and 10. We'll see if they give them a yard. Broncos are 1st in sacks, 1st in 3rd down conversion percentage allowed, 1st in opponent red zone touchdown percentage. Second and 8. They gave him 2 yards. That's impressive. I did not think they were going to do that. They gave him 8 yards. Second and 8. Only 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Love dropping back to throw. He's getting pressured. He's going to throw this football. Someone's wide open and a diving grab, and he's going to roll for a couple more yards. If he hit him in stride, that could have been a touchdown. There was no defender in the area, and that was Musgrave. Luke Musgrave with the catch. He knocked down one of the defenders. I don't know, like, isn't that a pass interference push off penalty? If you knock down a defender and run right into them, or is that incidental contact? I guess they're calling it incidental contact. First and 10 for the Pack. Let's see if they can get the ball moving further. Good start for them so far. Looking to throw again. Love's going to toss this ball for another catch. This is Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs all the way to midfield, and they are moving the ball just like the Texans were against the Cardinals. Gee whiz. That is crazy. They're moving this ball with ease. This Broncos defense is the best in the league right now, and right now they can't stop anything so far to start the game. That's wild. First and 10 again for the Green Bay Packers, moving this football now in Broncos field position, 43. Going to hand this football off to number 30. It is Brooks with the carry. He's going to get about 7 on this play. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Yeah, Romeo Dobbs, that was a great catch, KC. Really good catch. 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. This game is flying by so far. Very quick first quarter. Jordan Love heading up to the line. He's going to be under center. I'm calling a handoff on this play. 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left. Give yourself, see if you can get a first down. If not, nope, he's going to fake it. There's a flag down. Looking to throw. It is completed for a first down, but it depends on what this flag is. There is a Broncos player down, and I don't know who that is, but it looks like it's Surtain. Uh-oh, it is Patrick Surtain who is down. Pat Surtain is down, and he looks like he is in pain. I don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him or if this is a worse injury. Let's hope it's just the wind. Offside on the defense is the flag. Penalty is declined, and that will be a first down for the Packers. But more importantly, let's see what's going on with Surtain, who's still laying on the ground. Ooh, got a little bit rattled on that play. It looks like he was diving low, trying to take the legs out underneath the tight end, but the tight end jumped up, and his knee hit him in the side of the head. This might be a concussion situation right here. And they're going to go to commercial break. The Seahawks have tied the game with a field goal of their own against Phillip Rivers and the Colts. Every other game's on commercial except for the Lions and the Rams. Right now, the Lions 7-0 lead still is holding, but it's 1st and goal for the Rams right now. Rams trying to tie it up. Dan Campbell's not happy about something that happened. Some sort of bad call. He's not happy about it. Not happy at all. Hoping Pat Surtain is okay. That is not good if he's hurt again. They need him big time going into the playoffs and at the end of the season. Keep getting notifications on my phone. It's so distracting. Do not disturb, boys. 1st and goal from the 4 in the Lions and Rams game. See if the Rams can punch it in here while we're waiting for commercial break. Rams handoff, and they're going to be a little walk-in touchdown. Is that Kyren Williams? It is Kyren Williams, and this game is going to be tied. Wow, we got a lot of good stuff going on in the afternoon. There's going to be a lot of good games today. That is an easy little walk-in touchdown for Kyren. Offensive line parted like the Red Sea. See if the extra point is good, and the Rams will be tied with the Lions. And it is good. Right down the middle, too. That's a beauty of a kick. Dan Campbell not happy right now about that. All right, only game right now that is back from commercial break is Saints-Panthers. Panthers have a 7-0 lead. Saints have been one of the worst teams in the NFL this season. My Cardinals have been a little bit better. We got the new Broncos helmet there, though. We got both things in the background. All right, Pat Surtain standing on the sidelines. Looks like he is not going to the blue tent. So that is a good sign for the Broncos. Jordan Love looking to throw. This is going to be a completed pass for a first down. The Packers are still moving the ball. This is Marcus Golden this time. Another Packer first down. This is a great route by Golden. That is crazy. He just cut right through the defense, sliced like a butter knife through butter. If they get Golden more involved, that guy's a real threat in the Packers offense. Love on 1st and 10, going to hand this one off. Actually, he's going to pass it off. A little bit of a glare. I didn't see it, but it's Dobbs again, all the way down to the 5. But we do have Blondry on the field. Let's see what this flag is. Bryce Young just completed a crazy pass to Tremble in that Panthers game. Did a little sidearm action. An eligible player downfield on the offense is what they're calling. Could be a costly penalty for the Packers, who were looking like they were about to score a touchdown. Now they're backed up a little bit, and it'll be interesting to see if they do score a touchdown or not. If they hold them to a field goal again, it's only 6-0. Still a one-possession game. Rivers already took a hit up in the top game on my screen, but he seems like he was fine from it. All right, Jordan Love, 1st and 15 from about the 17-yard line now. He's going to scramble left, looking to run. He's going to get a few back. It's going to be 2nd and 12. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. This first quarter could be over soon. See if the Broncos can get a big stop on defense. All right, waiting for that play. Are they going to run another play? Or are we going to? Yeah, they're not going to run the next play. I was wondering what was taking so long. They're waiting for the quarter to end, and then they're going to walk across the whole field, and then we'll start the second quarter on 2nd down. So first quarter's over fairly quickly. That was a fairly quick first quarter. Let's see here. Got 10 people hanging out with us. Thank you so much for watching with me. We're watching the Broncos and Packers right now, doing the play-by-play. Game's been going a little slow pace so far. That's why the clock has been ticking so much, and the first quarter was so fast. And now we're at commercial break from that. So let's talk about what's going on in the rest of the league for the games that are on right now. Jared Goff looking to throw, incomplete pass. 1st and 10 for them. It's a tie 7-7 game. Panthers and Saints. Panthers have a 7-0 lead still. And let's look around some stats. We can maybe check out some stats here. Let's see what Phillip Rivers is doing. He's 3 for 8 for 31 yards. Hey, you wouldn't expect him to be out of nowhere just lighting it up. I mean, he's been 5 years. He was retired for 5 years. It's a holiday season, and he has 10 kids. This guy's probably exhausted. He was just trying to get a break from his family. All right. Still on commercial here. Not much happening in the other two games. We're just chilling right now, but there's no commercials here. You're not missing anything. Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. The 49ers are beating the Titans 7-3. Surprisingly, the Titans are on the board already, though. Oh, crap. Okay, so the Broncos, let's put the Broncos as the orange color today because they are wearing orange. And then we'll do the Packers as blue. Forgot to put their field goal on the board. Let's make sure we can see it well. There we go. Packers are blue. Broncos are orange. We've already got 10 likes on the stream. Big thank you to everybody. Appreciate that. I'm going to try to scooch over a little bit. Scooch over. So we can see the set I worked so hard on. All right, Broncos game almost back from break. Couple really good games in the morning window. Chargers beating those Chiefs. Bills barely beating those Patriots. Really good game, potential playoff matchup between those two. Might see that again here in the next couple months. Wow, Rivers just completed another out route. That's a hard throw for a quarterback to do an out route. You got to get that ball to the perfect spot and you got to put some zip on it. Somehow completed that to Warren. That's crazy. All right, we're back in the Broncos game, 2nd and 11. Love looking to throw. He's going to complete this pass to Watson, who's going to get about half of what they need. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Packers. Can the Broncos defense get a big stop here? 3rd down, Broncos. All right, 3rd and 6. Jordan Love in the gun. Jacobs out to his right. He's looking to throw. He misses his man. Dobbs was there, but he threw it a little high and inside for him. It's 4th and 6, and the Broncos defense comes up big with another stop. That would have been a touchdown if Jordan Love put it on Dobbs correctly, but it was just a little bit high for him. Incomplete. McManus is going to be able to come in here and have a chip shot of a field goal. Let's see if he can make it. I'm assuming he can. I mean, this is just straight up the middle. This is an extra point in college. And it is good. 6-0 lead for the Packers, but 2 big stops for the Broncos defense. McManus shaking hands with a lot of the Broncos defense there. They know who he is. He's a friend of theirs. Commercial break right now for every game. Every single game is on commercial break right now. Let's take a look at the Broncos game stats so far. Bo Nix is 3 of 3 for 10 yards, so maybe you need to try to get him going a little bit because we're already moving in the second quarter right now. Jordan Love, on the other hand, 8 of 9 for 100 yards. Chris Brooks is the leading rusher so far with just a 7-yard carry for the Packers. RJ Harvey has 3 carries for 11 yards. Romeo Dobbs is the leading receiver with that 126-yard catch. And Marvin Mims, the leading receiver for the Broncos with a 5-yard catch. Cortland Sutton has a 4-yard catch, and Beatty has a 1-yard catch. Well, when your quarterback's tossed for 10 yards, that is going to be what it looks like. Right now, Packers dominating the total yards category, 116 to 28. 100 passing yards to 10. And the Broncos are winning 18 yards to 16 in the rushing game. But it has been a pretty dominant performance so far for the Packers, I will say. I will say that at least. Panthers are punting back to the Saints. Saints defense holding strong. They're reviewing a Tyler Warren catch in the Colts game, see if he could keep his feet in bounds. And I don't think he did. I don't think he had possession and had 2 feet in bounds. So going to be 4th and 4 and a punt for the Colts back to the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. Punt is up in the air for the Colts. Let's see if the Seahawks are going to return it. He's going to try to, but he's not going to get anything. Oh, man. It really is crazy, dude. Let me tell you, it is crazy. Sitting here, streaming the entire Cardinals game. I'm tired after that game. We had a long day of streaming today. We're going to try to do the Cowboys and Vikings after this game as well. But we have been streaming all day so far. Back from commercial break now in Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Stadium is completely packed with fans in what is a really anticipated matchup today. See if the Broncos offense can get anything going so far. The 28 yards of total offense ain't going to do it. I'll tell you that. Kick is in the air. Catch is made at the 5, running it out to the 15, the 20, the 25. Gets hit and is down at the 29. All right, Broncos, let's move the ball a little bit. Offense sometimes for the Broncos can be pretty quiet in the first half. See if they can get something happening here. I swear, they show the Walton Penner group every single Broncos game, and they're all just sitting there like, what is football? What is this game? I own Walmart. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, sure, that's great for the Broncos. Like, you don't have to show them. They're just watching the game. Pass completed on first down. There is a flag, though. That would be for 8 yards. It is going to come backwards now. I believe that is on the Broncos. It depends on what the flag is. It is a holding call. It's going to be 1st and 20. Ill-advised penalties against the Broncos so far. Was that Garrett Bowles? Garrett Bowles. Garrett Bowles commits a lot of penalties. He's had a pretty good year this year, not doing it as much, but that is definitely a hold right there. He gave Parsons a big old hug. Without that, Parsons would have sacked Bo Nix, though. Sometimes you protect your quarterback with a hold. All right, Broncos, 1st and 20. Ball at the 20-yard line. Bo takes the snap, looking to throw. He's going to complete this pass to Franklin for about 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 13. And they're calling a flag here on a late hit on a throw to the ground by the Packers. Wow, this is going to be a first down for the Broncos. 15 more yards after this, after they call this. Unnecessary roughness defense. The whistles blew, the play was over, and then they threw him to the ground. I don't know. Let's see this replay. I don't know if this is as egregious as they were calling it. Let's see. Whistles blow, whistles blow, whistles blow. And then they throw him on his face. That's actually a full-blown penalty right there. And it should be on number 20 because he lifted his legs off the ground and slammed him down. That was dangerous. Good they threw a flag on that. I do agree on that. First and 10 Broncos now at the 44. Getting bailed out by the Packers D right there. Can't do that. I formation. Going to toss the ball out to the running back. Looking to find some room. He's going to get about 4. Harvey's going to make it about 2nd and 6 for the Broncos. Time ticking by quickly in this game so far. We got 12 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. Feels like it's going quicker to me, at least. That's how I feel about it. 2nd and 6 for the Broncos in the huddle, trying to figure out what the next play is going to be. Bo Nix under center, back in the I formation. Will they hand it off this time? They will hand it off this time. Harvey is only going to get about 1, though. It's going to be 3rd and 5. That's not going to get it done. Getting the 1-yard carry. Broncos got to get their run game going because the pass game has started slow as well today. Can they make this 3rd down, though? Let's see. Oh, boy. Let's go. Exciting. The game's so exciting. I'm yawning. All right, 3rd and 5. 2 running backs to each side of Bo Nix. He takes the snap. Looking to pass the football. Going to complete this for a first down. 6 yards. 6-yard gain. Who else? Cortland Sutton. And that is a Denver Broncos first down. Ensuing horse noises. First and 10 for Denver. Now in Green Bay field position. Moving the ball downfield. In the gun again. Looks like there might be a timeout or a flag. It looks like we're going to get a flag called here. Holding a false start offense number 28. Who's number 28? Is that Beatty? Well, that'll get you taken off the field. Sean Payton doesn't put up with that. So they're going to have to set up again on another play now. 1st and 15 for the Broncos. 11 minutes left in the second quarter. They're in a heavy set formation here. Looking like they might run it again. It's going to be an end around to Franklin, looks like. About 7 yards. Actually, that's Mims. I saw the one. I did not see the other number, and it's a 19. Marvin Mims gets about 7. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Pretty cool trick play there. Worked pretty nicely and got pretty much half of what they needed to get the first down. All right, Broncos, let's move this ball. I mean, they're moving kind of slowly in between plays. They wait till about there's 10 or less seconds on the play clock every snap. Bo Nix looking to throw on 2nd and 7. And he threw this ball in ill-advised territory, directly trying to check it down. And Micah Parsons almost intercepted that ball, and that would have been a pick 6 had he done so. He tried to throw the ball out to 1, Evan Ingram. That looked like pass interference by Parsons all the way. Crowd booing, and I agree with it. That should have been pass interference right there. Micah Parsons was basically pulling the left arm of Evan Ingram and keeping him from catching the football. 3rd and 7. Bo Nix all alone. He's actually going to motion the running back right next to him, though. He takes the snap. He's going to look to throw, see if they can complete a pass. He will complete a pass for a first down all the way down to the 26-yard line. Denver Broncos moving the football. That is Lil Jordan Humphrey. Don't let the refs win. I don't want the refs to win. I promise, Lane. I won't let them do it. We can't let the refs win. We got to upgrade the refs in the NFL, that's for sure. Make some full-time referees year in, year out. Bo Nix looking to throw. He might actually run this one, and he's going to get a yard. He's just going to run it out of bounds. 2nd down. 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Second quarter. Down in the Rams game, Kyron Williams just got another massive run. Phillip Rivers up in the Colts game just got sacked. He went down, tried to get up, and then got sacked again. I admire his perseverance. I admire it. Broncos handoff from the draw play. Gonna get about 5. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 Broncos. Can we get the first down? Upgrade their gear to the MLB umpires gear. Absolutely. Bring in the robo-umps. Looking to throw. 3rd and 3. Bo Nix might scramble. Use your legs. Now he's going to throw it. He completes the pass, and that's a touchdown. Denver Broncos. Number 83. Who even is this guy? It's Bandy. Michael Bandy, the wide receiver who hasn't done much this year at all, is going to get the first touchdown of the game for Denver. And they are on the board. How about that? I'm calling Lutz's kick good. I'm just going to do it right now. All right, see if Lutz's extra point will be good. It is up. And good. Broncos have a 7-6 lead, and we're off to a hot start in this game. There's a flag down on the extra point attempt. Let's wait a second. Let's see what this is. Put Lucas Van Ness in with Micah. That could be good. That could be a good formation. The Broncos offense looks a little shook. I mean, they just scored the touchdown, but up until that, they looked like they were having a really hard time moving the ball against the Packers. I mean, the Packers got a lot of different things they can do with their defense. Personal foul number 94 of the Packers. And that's going to be on the ensuing kickoff that they're going to put that. So the ball's just going to get blown out of the back of the end zone. All right. How about that? Denver and Green Bay having a great game. Going to commercial break. Oh, thank you, brother BKL Sports Entertainment Show. Sport Entertainment Show. I want to make sure I get that right. Everyone in the chat kind of use sports. Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from South Bronx. Dude, never been to the Bronx. Crazy cool to have someone from the Bronx in here. You like the Yankees? Are you a Yankees fan? Bronx Bombers? For the BKL Contreras and Sport Entertainment guy. Awesome, dude. Welcome in, my man. Glad to have you hang out, even if it's just for a minute. Appreciate you leaving the comment. Cubs fan lane. Nice. I used to watch the Cubs when I lived in Arizona as a little one. All the spring training games, the Cubs were always down there. I even watched Sammy Sosa. Got to watch him in spring training. That was really cool. Commercial break right now in the Denver game. You're not missing anything. Right now, the Saints are trying to move the ball against the Panthers. Phillip Rivers just completed another pass to go into Seahawks territory. And that game's tied 3-3. It's 4th down, and they may kick a field goal here. Phillip Rivers definitely looks like he's just a dad out there playing. I will say his uniform looks like you just put it on a fan in the audience. And we're like, go out there, mister. You can do this too. You too can play football. That is so funny. Rams looking like they're trying to take their first lead of the game here. Can they make it happen? Stafford looking to throw. Can he complete it? He sidearms it. And there's a flag down on Nakua that might be pass interference, but that'll give the Rams 4 more tries to score. Also a flag up in the Colts game. Looks like the Broncos game's coming back from commercial break right now. I love that Rivers is at least like he's doing stuff. Like things are happening. Like it's not just disgustingly awful. 4th and 6 for the Colts. Let's see, can they score a field goal here? Fortunately, yes, I'm a Yankees fan, including New York Rangers and New York Giants, until I become the former Jets fan. So no big deal. Gotcha, dude. Hey, the Yankees are always good. So at least you got the Yankees when the Giants are sucking. The Rangers won. Did the Rangers win a Stanley Cup in the last 5 or so years? Or did they get really close and not win? I thought they won one. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe I had a dream. Maybe that was from a movie. I don't know. It might have been a movie. All I know is I was an Arizona Coyotes fan, and they don't exist anymore. So I am also an Avalanche fan. 3 new subscribers. What the hell? Thank you, guys. Appreciate it big time. 471 subs, dude. It's not often that the counter goes up, and it is not just a 1. It is actually a 3 or higher. That is awesome. 3 new subs really quickly as a pass is completed to Musgrave for 7 yards, and the Packers are moving the ball on their next drive. Jordan Love's been having a great day so far against this really stout Broncos defense. Yeah, we've been moving up in subs big time all day long. All these amazing people. 47 is my favorite number, and it's right behind me now. We got good luck with that. Forget the 1. Just crop out the 1, and it is 47. And then we'll put a K there eventually one day, 47,000. That'd be pretty cool. Jordan Love looking to throw 2nd and 3. He's going to lob this ball up to the coach. What a great catch by the coach. Out of bounds. Great catch. Bonus points for him. That pass is incomplete. Saints really close to scoring right now against the Panthers to tie that game up. A lot of good games in the afternoon. Everyone who said that the afternoon would be better than the morning games was correct. Kurt Warner was from Uni, went to the Packers, didn't get accepted, played for Iowa Barnstormers, and played for the Rams. Yep, and then he played for the Cardinals, took him to the playoffs, took him to the Super Bowl in 2008, and were inches away from beating the Steelers. Kurt Warner's a legend. Pass completed to Reed. He's running downfield against the Broncos. He's going to get a big gain here into territory of the orange and blue. 29-yard gain. Having him back's a big deal for the Packers, and that is scary, scary thing to see for the Broncos. Oh, man. Not really. Only just 4-time Stanley Cup since 1994 from Rangers. Well, I was born in 1994, so that's pretty damn good because all of the teams from where I'm from in Arizona have a combined 1 championship. I do live in Denver right now. My whole family is from Denver, so we are also Broncos fans. But I'm from Arizona, so I rep Arizona first. Handoff to Jacobs, going to get 8 yards on first down. And there is a little bit of fighting after the play here. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Getting chippy quickly. This is going to be like hopefully the afternoon game that is the best game. Colts do have a 6-3 lead in Seattle now. That's wild. University of Northern Iowa. Okay, cool. Yeah, he played for them, and now his son plays for Fresno State, if I'm not mistaken. And they had a so-so year. I don't know. Looks like we have a timeout called by Green Bay. Stadium got a little bit loud. They're going to head to commercial break, a real tiny commercial break while we have the timeout. Yeah, Fresno State. I hope his son does well. I hope his son does well. You can tell I'm already tired from streaming the Cardinals game this morning. I'm over here like do's well. I'm slurring my words. It's the Mike's Harder talking to me. But hey, this mango Mike's Harder is really freaking good. Every single game right now is within a 3-point game. Oh, man. St. Brown just got a giant catch. Oh, man, like a 60-yard catch. All right, we're back in our game. 2nd and 2 for the Packers. Handoff to Jacobs. Going to get the first down and more. He's going to get all the way down to the 20-yard line, about a 10 or so yard gain for Josh Jacobs. I have him on my fantasy team, so I want him to have a good game. I also have Watson and Jordan Love. So I'm like, I want the Packers players to do well and then still have the Broncos just eke one out. It's a little bit conflicting for me. Him and his wife founded the Home for Disability and Disabled People. That's awesome. Love that. I work with a lot of disabled people in my full-time job. So I love that. I work with disabled children, actually, which I even have a softer spot in my heart for. And that's really cool that they founded that. Bet you there's a lot of kids in that are in that organization. 12-yard pass completion on first down to Reed, who's being a beast in this game. And there's a flag, though. This could be coming back. Hands to the face defense. That is going to be declined because they got the first down. 12-yard gain for Reed, who's having a great game. We're going to have to check out what is going on with Reed in the stats. Let's take a look. I want to see Jalen Reed. Right now it says 3 catches for 43 yards. I don't think they counted the last catch yet on the stat sheet. But he's having a great first half. I call it like I see it. I'm not just like, boo Packers. I'm like, hey, they're doing pretty good. I don't have any problem with the Packers. Oh, Josh Jacobs is going to force his way into the end zone on the first rush. 1st and goal. That will be a touchdown, barring whatever this flag is. That was a great run. Barreled over like 5 Broncos. Illegal shift offense. That's going to take it off, though. Yeah, 5-yard penalty, first down. That's going to take it right off the scoreboard. That's a big deal considering the Broncos have gotten 2 stops already to force field goals. That's a big deal. Oh man. Packers kind of shooting themselves in the foot right now. First and goal, but now they are backed up. They're further away from the end zone. They're at the 15 on first and goal. 4 minutes 47 left in the second quarter. Snap to Love. He quickly throws out to the receiver who drops it immediately. That is not a fumble. Ufanga wanted to make us believe it was a fumble. He was ready to run the distance of the field. That is an incomplete pass. It'll be the next down now. Musgrave just could not hold on to that one. Yeah, that was a dead play. Incomplete pass. That was clearly forward. It was like a 3-yard forward pass. I'm not sure why everyone freaked out. Pass was thrown at like the 21, went down to the 17. Second and goal from the 15 for the Packers. See if the Broncos' number 1 defense in so many different statistics can hold the Packers again. Another Pack timeout. It's clear that the crowd and the defense is kind of making them have to think really hard about what they're doing. This is kind of a chess match. That's the first thing I've been thinking. A chess match from both sides. A lot of timeouts, a lot of thinking about things, a lot of refocusing and reshuffling plays, audibles. Panthers are now tied 7-7 with the Saints. That's a big deal for Buccaneers fans and Panthers fans if the Saints can do what they did against the Buccaneers and beat the Panthers. All right, now we're back from the timeout. Second and goal. Jordan Love trying to do the silent count. Crowd is incredibly loud right now. In the gun, takes the snap, looking to throw. Jordan Love, can he find anybody? Looks like might have been a holding call or two. There is a flag. That's going to be holding regardless of what happens here. I saw that from the word go. Holding call all the way. There were like 4 guys who fell down altogether. Called it. Holding offense number 63. I'm getting pretty good at that, guys. I'm calling it. I'm on a roll today. Good thing the Chiefs are out. If they were in it, would be cool for the Chiefs and Packers Super Bowl. It would be cool. I'm just so sick of seeing the Chiefs. It'd be cool to see the Packers beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I'm just so tired of seeing the Chiefs in the playoffs in general. Like the Broncos are probably going to win the division this year, or it's one of them or the Chargers. Broncos have a better chance of it right now, but if they lose today, it's up in the air still. Throw to the end zone. Jordan Love. This ball is caught. What a catch by Josh Jacobs. Third and goal. Catching it behind the head of the Broncos defender. That was a crazy catch for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs. Wow. They're going to go for 2 on this one. That's standing and no flags. He caught it, and the defender's arm was in between his arms. Still made the catch. Wow, good defense. There's nothing you can do on a catch like that. It's really refreshing watching the Broncos defense after watching the Cardinals defense this morning. It's night and day, even though they just allowed a touchdown. That still was good defense. The Cardinals, he would have been wide open against the Cardinals. Man, that was wild. That was a great catch. They're going to go for 2 here. We're going to wait to see what's going on with the scoreboard. Oh, for some reason, I went to commercial break first. Are we getting a 2-point conversion after and then another commercial break? Because that would suck. I don't want to see that. I mean, the other 3 games are all not on break right now. I got the multi-view going on my TV at the moment. We got the Colts winning 6-3 over the Seahawks. 7-7 Panthers Saints. 17-14 Lions beating Rams, another great game. All these games are great. This is awesome. This is an awesome window of games, dude. Like, let's go NFL. Football is awesome. Like, the Lions and the Rams are trading blows. Yeah, there you go. Packers touchdown. Packers touchdown. I hear you. I'm not as big of a Broncos fan as Perna is, so I'm a little bit more of a Cardinals fan than a Broncos fan. I'm still a Broncos fan, but I am a much bigger Cardinals fan. So, hey, good job, guys. Happy for you. I want the Broncos to win. I think we got this. It's a close game. Great touchdown. I got 3 of the Packers on my fantasy team. I got Jacobs, I got Watson, and I got Love. Went a little Packer heavy this year. So I'm happy with that Jordan Love to Josh Jacobs touchdown just now. Packers need the Rams to lose. Right now they're losing. We'll see if the Lions can pull it off. I also would like the Rams to lose. But if the Rams and the Seahawks lose, they're still tied. I think they're both 10-3. Yeah, they're both 10-3 right now. That'd be crazy. Bryce Young is going to throw the ball away on his screen. Warren caught the ball in the Colts game trying to gain more yards. See if they can get another field goal at least. Stafford looking to throw on the bottom screen. Incomplete, but it looked like early contact. They're not going to call it. There's 4 minutes left in the half on that one. Rams trying to tie that game. Phillip Rivers audibling on the Seahawks game. Going to look to throw. Phillip Rivers is going to throw it, and it's completed for like 15 yards. Oh, Grandpa Phillip Rivers. Man, he is doing the little diagonal arm, zipping it into slant routes. All right, Packers on this game are going for the extra point. They're going to get the extra point, and they now have a 13-7 lead. Let's see. There's my numbers. They're going the correct way. This is much harder than my digital scoreboard will be. That's going to show the logos and the score automatically and keep it updated. That'll be pretty cool. I know I'm getting one for Christmas. I'm going to sit it right here. I want to have the best viewing experience for my audience. So I'm going all out, guys. I've spent a lot of money on it because I actually enjoy doing this. We already have 179 people that have come and hung out with us so far in the Broncos game. You guys are awesome. Thank you, KC. Trying to hold my voice together right now. So I'm lowering it a little bit and trying to be a little quieter in this game. And I haven't ever done 2 games in a row. I haven't done 2 games in a row. I haven't done 3 games in a row either. So we're going to see if attrition starts hitting me here and how long I can last. Teteroa McMillan almost got a touchdown in the Panthers game just now, but that was incomplete. Great defense by Riley on the Saints. Here in our game, Broncos going to catch the kickoff. They're going to carry this one out to the 25, about the 27 or 28, and then get tackled. No one's really broke like a 100-yard kickoff return today. Oh, man, that Bryce Young throw to McMillan. McMillan's one of my receivers. Really could have used that touchdown. I'm trying not to get last place. As I said in my last game, I don't want to do the loser punishment. Panthers going to take the lead in the Saints game. We got 12 likes in our stream already today. That's awesome. We gained 3 subs. We only had it in one burst, but we gained 3 subs all at once when the game started. Bo Nix is going to take the snap. It's been a while since I've had the ball. Handoff to Harvey. Got an 8-yard gain, and he ran into his own offensive line after hitting a Packers defender. That looked painful. You never want to run into your own offensive lineman. Oh, man, they're showing that Fear Factor ad with Johnny Knoxville. That Fear Factor looks terrifying. You know Johnny Knoxville's like, do the craziest things you can think of. Bo Nix taking the snap on 2nd and short. Throwing deep to Sutton. He's got him downfield, wide open, down to the 25, down to the 22. Cortland Sutton with a giant grab, had a little bit of room on his defender and took advantage of it. Big completion for a Broncos first down. This is a great game. I'm super happy to be watching this game right now with you guys. This is an awesome day of football. Can't wait for the playoffs, too. It's going to be a fun playoffs this year. Bo Nix takes the snap, looking to throw first and 10, completes again to Sutton. That's about 4 or 5 yards. And that'll take us under 3 minutes here by the time they snap the next snap. First half almost over. It's only been about an hour and 10 minutes that this game has been on, and we are almost at halftime. Are all the games moving this quickly? They all seem like they're moving quickly. Nix is going to throw a quick screen, almost intercepted, but it's caught by Franklin. He's still up technically, I feel like, but the whistle ended the play. He shouldn't have blown the whistle. Franklin was not down. That would have been a touchdown to him. His butt didn't hit the ground, and the whistle blew for some reason. That would have been a touchdown for Troy Franklin, but they blew the play dead instead of letting him run through. These refs, man. Freaking crazy. He was still up. Why are we blowing whistles? That's a Franklin touchdown. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been heated at all today. That got me a little fired up right there. These refs, man. I want a good, clean game. I don't want the refs dictating what goes on in the game. And now that takes away a Franklin touchdown. And now Denver had to burn a timeout. Now this could determine they may not get a touchdown now. They may get a field goal instead. That's a big deal. I'm going to watch That's Good Sports definitely tomorrow to watch what he has to say about that play. Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough call. Sean Payton probably is yelling at the refs right now. Ooh, man. I can't stand where refs make decisions that just change games. All right. First and goal. 2 minutes and 11 left in. We're almost at the 2-minute warning. We're about to have commercial break for the 2-minute warning. Handoff on first and goal. Harvey's going to get 2 yards to the 5, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning commercial break. Let's see what Rivers is doing up here on the top. They're at the 11. Phillip Rivers and the Colts going to hand off to Taylor, and they're going to get down to the 6. Panthers and Saints going to halftime, with Panthers having a 10-7 lead on the Saints. My goodness, this is crazy. Phillip Rivers is actually playing decently. The Seahawks were favored minus 13.5, dude. Minus 13.5. And right now they're losing by 3. And the Colts are in position to at least get 3 more. That is the only game on right now while everything else is commercial break. Third and 4 for the Colts. Can they get a touchdown? At the 7-yard line. Rivers is going to take this snap from the gun. Looking to throw. Zips it. That's a throw. That's a touchdown for Phillip Rivers, his first touchdown. Coming back out of retirement, and everybody's giving him a bunch of love right now. It's a touchdown to Josh Downs. And the freaking Colts have a 13-3 lead on the Seattle Seahawks right now. I'm more excited about the Colts game than all the other games right now. I've been looking forward to that game all day, not going to lie to you. This is crazy. He's doing so well. Welcome back, Papa Rivers. I got to make another video about this. I don't want to make back-to-back Colts videos, but I got to do that. I'm going to have to make a back-to-back Colts video. Dadgummit, that looked great. Still in commercial break in Denver. All right, we are coming back out of the break now. Man, what a great story this is. This Phillip Rivers thing is going to dominate the headlines. They're already showing the replay of the Josh Downs touchdown that just happened on the halftime show of the Saints game. All right, back in Denver. Second and goal, Denver from the 5. 2 minutes left in the first half. Bo Nix by himself, but Harvey's running around doing a bunch of crazy stuff behind him. Bo Nix takes the snap, looking to throw the football. He completes it, and little Jordan Humphrey with a Broncos touchdown. And this is a great game, guys. We are trading blows back and forth. Packers, Broncos, Packers, Broncos, and the Broncos in position to take a lead after the extra point here. What a great catch by Humphrey. I've always been really big on little Jordan Humphrey. Not sure why he was on the practice squad for the beginning of the year. That guy is much better than that. Extra point is going to be kicked here. It is up, and it is... Whoa, that was closer than I wanted it to be, but it is good. Yeah, it's a good score. 14-13. All right, let's take a look at our stats in the game right now. We have 12 likes in the stream. Thank you to everybody for hanging out, watching the stream. We got 10 people watching with us right now. Let's update our stats. Just want to take a look real quick. Jordan Love, 12 of 16, 161 yards and 1 touchdown. He's got a passer rating of 127.3. That's phenomenal. He's my fantasy QB. Love to see it. Josh Jacobs, 5 carries for 21 yards. Chris Brooks, 1 carry for 7 yards. Jordan Love, 2 carries for 5 yards. Emmanuel Wilson has 1 lone carry for 2 yards. Jalen Reed, 4 catches for 54 yards. Luke Musgrave, 2 catches for 33 yards, and everyone else only has 1 catch or less. Bo Nix for the Broncos has 11 completions on 12 attempts. What a phenomenal stat line for him. 122 yards, 2 touchdowns, and almost a perfect passer rating, 148.6. I don't get passer rating. I really don't understand it most of the time, but that is a phenomenal number. RJ Harvey has 8 carries for 32 yards. He's been the primary back today. Marvin Mims has 1 on the end around for 8 yards. And that is really all that is relevant for that. Looking at the receiving yards, Cortland Sutton has 4 for 57 yards. Lil Jordan Humphrey has 2 for 20 and the touchdown. It's a 2 for 20 deal, dude. Michael Bandy, 1 catch for 20 and the other touchdown. Troy Franklin has 2 catches for 20 and no one else has really done too much. That is where we are standing right now in the Broncos game at the commercial break. And we have a very tight one here. It is toit. As Austin Powers would say, toit like a tiger. I'm not afraid to embarrass myself. I'll do it right now. I'll make goofy jokes all the time. Ooh, touchdown for the Lions just now. That's a big deal for you guys who want the Rams to lose. It's now going to be 24-14 in that one. Near halftime. Big touchdown to Jamison Williams. Cool. That's a fun celebration as well. They had a race. Gibbs and Williams had a race in the end zone. That's their touchdown celebration. Kickoff kind of fumbled and muffed for the Packers. They don't know what they're doing right now, and they're going to have a hard time getting this ball past the 15, and they won't. It's going to go out to the 13-yard line, and he's going to get tackled. Special teams coach is beside himself for the Packers right now. That is a bad thing for them. They did not need that right now. They're showing the Aaron Rodgers. He's another old quarterback. Phillip Rivers' first touchdown as a grandpa. The only other grandpa to play, Brett Favre. Fun facts. 151 left in the second quarter. This second quarter is taking actually a little longer now for the Pack. First pass completed to Christian Watson. That's going to be about a 15-yard gain to the 33, and that'll get you right out of the bad kick return location. That was actually more like a 20-yard completion. Love quickly going back to throw. He's going to get another guy wide open down to the 50-yard line, and that's Musgrave again, having a great game. Musgrave's doing a good job today. Roughing the passer defense, that's going to be 15 more yards, and just like that, 2 plays. That was on Zach Allen. Zach Allen broke through, and I guess it's because he went low. No, that shouldn't be on Allen. That should be on someone else. Zach Allen didn't even touch him. Barely touched his leg. It should be on the other guy who hit him. The other guy's the guy who hit him. Justice for Zach Allen. Okay, so about 50 plus yards and 2 plays for the Packers. They're moving this ball like it's easy money. Snap to Love. Love looking to throw. He's going to find someone. It looks like it's Musgrave again. Only like 3 yards that time. But they're moving the ball. They're completing passes. They're keeping it going. Second and 7, 1 minute left. Handoff. Immediately hits a brick wall. No gain. I think that was Emmanuel Wilson. Yeah, that was. That was not Josh Jacobs. That was Emmanuel Wilson that time. He ran the ball and ran right into his own offensive lineman right there. That was hilarious. Oh, man. 3rd and 6, big deal. 25 seconds left in the second half. First half, second quarter. Completed to Dobbs. First down for the Packers. 10-yard gain. 17 seconds left in the quarter. Packers trying to get a touchdown. They're not even worried about a field goal right now. They want a touchdown. I think that was the last timeout for the Packers there. McManus getting ready to kick again. All right, 1st and 10, only 17 seconds and no timeouts left for the Packers. And they are at the 22. They cannot go inbounds. They have got to be out of bounds to stop the clock. Love looking to throw. Can he complete the pass? He checks it down. Not really the best thing there, but he gets out of bounds. About 5 yards. Broncos defense trying to buckle down and hold him. 10 seconds left. All right, 10 seconds left. 2nd and 4. Love looking to throw. Probably going to the end zone. He's going to throw it to the end zone. That ball is way too far. Way too much juice on that guy. Out of the back of the end zone. There's 5 seconds left. They're going to kick this field goal on 3rd and 4. All right, let's see if McManus can nail this right as we go to halftime in this game. And then we can talk about the other games while we are on halftime. He is good to go on that kick. And it is back to being a Packers lead. There's still 2 seconds on the clock. But they'll squib it, and that will be the end of the half, most likely. This is exactly what I expected from this game. 2 teams going back and forth, 2 of the best teams in the NFL, trading blows back and forth. Yeah, if the Broncos lose, they'll be 11-3. And then next week, if the Broncos were to lose again, the Chargers win. They're both tied 11-4. So the Broncos aren't guaranteed to have the division this year. They're talking about the standings right now, how both teams are pretty well in the playoffs at the moment and would really have to blow it to not make it. Kickoff goes deep. He's going to try to run it out. Why not? He's not going to get anywhere. That's the half. Green Bay wins the first half. Broncos just have to win the second half. 16-14. Good score. Good score between these two teams. It's been a real fight here in the first half. Lions winning 24-17 in their half. Saints game is the only game coming back from halftime already. Luckily, so we get a game to talk about. All right. Nothing going on right now. They're interviewing LaFleur. All right, first half highlights. Let's go ahead and run through them. Not the highlights. Let's just do the stats. We can't show the highlights or I'll get my video taken down. Let's run through everything that happened around the league earlier. Ravens dog walked the Bengals 24-0 today. And Joe Burrow, man, I don't know if that's fun. He said he doesn't want to play the NFL anymore if it's not fun. I don't know if losing 24-0 is fun. 25 of 39 for 225 yards and 2 INTs. I mean, that doesn't look very fun to me. Joe Burrow might be on his way to a quick retirement. And that is kind of unfortunate because he is a really fun quarterback to watch. Let's go ahead and pop open some more stats because I accidentally opened a video there. I don't want to do that while I'm on a stream right now. I don't want to do that. Packers Broncos, we know the score, 16-14 right now. We got the scoreboard updated right there. Colts are beating the Seahawks at halftime 13-6. The Colts defense has held the Seahawks to no touchdowns, and grandfather Rivers has a touchdown. Rivers is a perfect name for a grandfather too. Lions and Rams in a great game. The Bears dog walked the Browns. The Commanders beat the Giants. The Jaguars beat the Jets. The Bills came back to beat the Patriots in the best game of the morning. Chargers beat the Chiefs. Mahomes is hurt now. Texans beat the Cardinals big time, even though the Cardinals showed some fight. Eagles absolutely decimated the Raiders. Kenny Pickett looked awful, apparently. And yeah, we just said the Ravens beat the Bengals. Right now, honestly, the Niners and Titans game is closer than I expected that one as well. Old man Phillip Rivers has been solid. Hey, no pun intended. I can explain, I promise. I live in Denver. I'm also a Broncos fan. That's my AFC team. I'm more of a Cardinals fan, though. Thanks for coming and hanging out, dude. I've got like identical gear for the Broncos that I do for the Cardinals. I'm just glad this year I was able to afford getting a Cardinals jersey that was the updated version. I only had a Larry Fitzgerald jersey that's like a Reebok jersey from like 20 years ago. So I finally got a new one this year. All right. The one game going on right now is the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Right now, the Panthers have the football moving down the field. Looking at the stats in that one, Bryce Young has 112 yards passing. Jalen Coker is the leading receiver. McMillan, my fantasy receiver, has one catch for 21 yards. I need a little more than that, buddy. Oh, nice. You also like the Broncos. Are those your two teams then? Your Cardinals, Broncos? That's crazy. It's rare to find people who like both of them, just like I do. Yeah, I was in Broncos jerseys as a baby before I even uh, grew up and was like, I'm going to cheer for the Cardinals. My mom had me in all that stuff. Nice, dude. Sad that Larry never won a Super Bowl. Absolutely sad that Larry never won a Super Bowl. It is one of the worst disservices to a Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Famer. He deserved it, man. And we were literally like 40 seconds away against the Steelers and couldn't get it done because that stupid Santonio Holmes catch. I always love Larry, even though you're a Bengals fan. Yeah, I appreciate. I mean, I like that when people say that because he deserves it. Literally every fan should love Larry Fitzgerald. He's one of the most likable guys there is. He's such a great dude. Such a great guy. Let's see. Let's hop through. I mean, there's not too much to talk about right now. This Broncos game has been pretty solid. We went through the stats already. Looking at the team stats, though, I mean, the total yards, Packers have a pretty good lead. About an 81-yard lead, 251 yards versus the Broncos. They got 170 yards. Passing yards, 215 for the Packers and 122 for the Broncos. Rushing yards, the Broncos have the lead in the rushing yards. They have 48 versus the 36 for the Packers. And the yards per play, 7.8 for the Pack and 6.8 for the Broncos. The Packers have 13 first downs. The Broncos have 8. Third down efficiency. The Packers are 3 of 6 on third down. Broncos 4 of 6. Fourth down, only one team's gone for it. It was one time. It was the Packers, and they made it. No team has a single sack today. That's crazy. No sacks allowed by either team. Only one punt in the game. That's by the Broncos. There's 6 penalties for the Packers, 48 yards, and 4 penalties for the Broncos for 30 yards. Broncos did have a fumble lost. That was on the first drive. Time of possession, 16 minutes for the Packers, 13:53 for the Broncos. Yeah, pretty even game. And McManus has been kicking ass against his old team. Pretty even game here. Yeah, so right now we've got the Panthers. 2nd and 21, must have hit a bit of a snag on their drive. Trying to get a little bit more of a lead on the Saints. The Saints are like a 3-win team, so if they win, that'll help the Cardinals be higher in draft position. All right, big throw by Bryce Young to the end zone, and he found a guy. Number 18, is that Coker? It is Jalen Coker. Big touchdown for the Panthers. And they're going to take a 10-point lead on the Saints most likely after the extra point. Wow. That's awesome. Every other game's at halftime right now. What's going on? I'm surprised that this 49ers game is so close. The Titans only are losing by 7, 17-10 right now. I don't know about this Monday Night Football game, though. Dolphins Steelers. I don't really know if I want to watch that game. I kind of want to stream it, but I don't really care about either of those teams. I don't have much interest in the Dolphins this year, and the Steelers have been a little bit boring to watch in the last few weeks. So far in our stream today, though, we have had 247 people come hang out with us for a minute or for a while. And we have 14 watch hours on the stream. So that's awesome as well. I usually get more on my Cardinals games because I do have half of my subscribers are Cardinals fans. The other half are Tom Grossyites. Grossi Posse. We are 1.5 games into our streaming today. If we're having a great time, we'll keep going into Sunday Night Football too. But I do need to eat some taquitos in between this game and that game. I am hungry. Oh, 3 new subscribers. Holy crap. Where did they come from? That is awesome. Thank you for subscribing. Liking and subscribing is free. Really appreciate all the love and support I am seeing, not only the last 2 days, but also today. We've gone up about 20 subs today, just while we've been live streaming. Take a look at our analytics. We can see maybe where it's coming from. Plus 250 subscribers in the last 28 days. It doesn't even know exactly what the number is. That's how much you guys have been supporting and subscribing to the channel. That's crazy. We're almost at 4,000 views on our So I Got Rated by Tom Grossi during my live stream video. Sheesh. I love it. Oh, almost back already. Nice. That's great. We are almost back. We have 14 likes on the stream right now. 8 people hanging out with us at the moment. Hopefully you guys can hear me good on the mic because I have the gain turned up so it's a little bit more sensitive on the mic. Have it a little bit further away. 474. That's probably my favorite number in the world. If you subscribe right now, though, I won't be upset. 475 is a good number too. I just love my favorite number is 47. I love the number 4 and number 7. And honestly, my favorite numbers are because of Broncos players. Fun facts. I grew up watching football, obviously, since I've been a little baby. And I loved the number 1 because of Jason Elam, the kicker. Number 7 because of John Elway. Number 14 because of Brian Greasy, the quarterback. A lot of my love of numbers and everything is because of the Broncos as well. So I really do have a love of the Broncos. It's just a little bit more for the Cardinals. And that's saying something for me to say that with the seasons that they're having. But don't get me wrong, I do love the Broncos too. And I'm hoping they pull off this win here against these Green Bay Packers because we have a really good slobber knocker, as JR from WWE would like to say in the past. We got a good old-fashioned slobber knocker. And I'm hoping the Colts win so bad right now. I want the Colts to win. Come on, baby Colts. Your favorite number is 11. Larry Fitzgerald. Starting to get super concerned for Seattle right now. You're a Seahawks fan. Welcome back. I think I remember you. Seahawks fan. Yeah, from the Seahawks stream or from one of my Seahawks videos about the Cardinals. Defense can't find a way to get off the field, and the offense has been sputtering in the first half for the second straight week. The offense is looking pretty rough right now. I'm kind of shocked, honestly, dude. Thought that they would be doing better. The Colts defense isn't like they're like not awful, but they're like not the best defense by any means. So I'm surprised you guys don't have a touchdown yet. I'm also shocked that Rivers is playing so well right now. Yeah, we're getting 21 subs today, guys. That's awesome. Let's take a look at where we're getting some of them from. I just want to see how the videos are performing. Let's see here. I have 4 subscribers from the Phillip Rivers video. That's cool. Made that one in like a 3-hour period. Broncos game's coming back finally. Actually, that Tom Grassi video is at 5,000 views. 166 subscribers from that video. That is insane, dude. All right, we're back. Broncos game is back. Everything's still working on the stream. We have 14 likes on it. Tom Grassi and Brandon Perner are taking all my viewers because they're so freaking gigantic and awesome. And everyone's watching them instead right now. And tonight, it won't be Perna anymore because he only does Broncos games, but it will be Tom Grassi for sure. Did you guys see Brandon Perna got interviewed by Yahoo Sports? That was pretty cool. Even though I feel like they don't understand YouTube sports channels or the people in charge of them. Love's going to look to throw on 1st and 10 deep downfield to start the third quarter. Had Christian Watson just a little bit too far, though. Led him a little too much. And we are back to football in Denver. Surtain's back out on the field. Love to see that. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Christian Watson taking a little breather on the sideline this play. Receiver in motion. Don't know who that is. Love throws to Musgrave, who's having a monster game. He's going to get about 6. It's going to be like 3rd and 4. All our games are back now. All right, they're trying to run up on the ball pretty quickly. Now they're going to slow it down a little bit, but Love is going to be under center. He's moving everyone around. He's trying to figure out what the play call is, trying to tell everybody what the play call is so they're on the same page. He moves back to the gun. They're probably on a whole different play now. He changed it himself. He's going to throw this ball to the outside to Golden, and if he hits that ball perfectly on him, he has it. But the Broncos defense, Riley Moss is going to get flagged on this play, though. Riley Moss, another flag. Pass interference on the defense, dude. They love throwing pass interference flags on this guy. I feel like even times when he doesn't deserve a flag, he's getting flagged on these. That's not a flag. Oh, it might be a little bit. There's not much there. He's holding the arm, though, but it looks like he's got his hand hovering over, like my hand's hovering over the mic right now. Looks like that's all it was. I don't know. I just think they're being too hard on Riley Moss this year. It's his 8th pass interference penalty, and I've watched a lot of these games. Riley Moss is getting a little bit too much hate from the refs this year. But hey, I don't think that's a flag. They're going to go ahead and give that. Josh Jacobs going to get 10, 15, 20 to the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown, Josh Jacobs. And the Packers are going to take a bigger lead than we've seen it for anyone in this game after a questionable penalty against Riley Moss, but still a great run against Josh Jacobs. And I wonder if they'll go for 2 now to get a 10-point lead. Crowd is not happy right now in Denver. They are letting the refs have it. A lot of boos. They're going for 1. They're not going for 2. Kick is up, and it is good. All right, we have our biggest lead of the game right now. 9 points for the Packers. Broncos need a big drive here to start their first drive of the second half. All right, let's take a look at the stats. See what we're looking at after that, because the Packers just added quite a bit of yards. Jordan Love, 18 of 24 for 221 yards and a touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 6 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown. I think they're counting what he just did as well. Jalen Reed, 4 catches for 54 yards. Bo Nix is Bo Nix, that hasn't changed. The stats for the Broncos have not changed. They have not had the ball yet. Musgrave has 4 catches for 52 yards. Really good game for him. Dobbs still only has 2 catches for 36. I feel like I've heard his name more in this game. I guess that one play got called back. Yeah, that's pretty much the only updated stuff. Christian Watson got another grab, 3 catches for 29 yards. And my fantasy team's probably gonna lose again. Let's just see. Come on, fantasy team, you can do it. Oh, Stafford just got sacked hard. Is he okay? He's fine, thankfully. That was a hard sack on Stafford. Colts 13-6 against the Seahawks. Seahawks have the ball, driving down the field with 2 more subscribers. Super awesome. Thank you to those of you who are subscribing to the channel. Looking to throw on 3rd down, and it is incomplete. And the Seahawks are going to be forced to kick. And the Seahawks fans are letting that Colt player have it. They don't like him at all, that's for sure. That's some pretty sick cleats that defender has. I'm talking actually the receiver, the Seahawks player. Light green cleats, lime green. Seahawks fans are having a rough time right now. Wait, that's only the 2nd touchdown reception of Jacobs' career? That's what they said. That's crazy. That's a crazy stat. Actually, my fantasy team's projected to have their worst game of the season, and my team's already lost. Well, I'm sorry that I looked. I didn't want to know anyway. Okay, Rams going for a field goal. They're going to kick this ball. Did they make it? They did. It is a 4-point game in LA. It is a 10-point game in New Orleans against the Panthers. All right, Broncos with the football. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Trying to get back into this game now that they are down 9. Bo Nix rolling out to his right. Going to throw it out of bounds. He had Franklin open, but didn't want to risk it. He's had a really efficient, really good game. He has not turned the ball over. He's been playing a pretty good game. He needs to keep it up. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now after the incompletion, though. Jacobs did a masterful job following his blockers, avoiding defenders on that run. That pass catch for a touchdown and then run. Got to give it to him. Good play. Bo Nix hands it off on 2nd down. Harvey trying to escape the tackler. He is not going to. Only 1 yard. It is 3rd and 9. This seems like a big deal if the Broncos punt the ball back on a 3 and out. I'm sorry, Broncos. I'm jinxing you today. That's what I'm jinxing you. I put the beanie on and the jersey on. It's a jinx. Usually the Cardinals are playing at the same time. I'm watching the Cardinals games. 3rd and 9, Broncos. 13 minutes left in the 3rd. Nick's looking to throw. Can he find a receiver? He's going to scramble into the pressure, but he's fast enough. Gets away from it. Zips the ball to Sutton. It's low and on the ground. Incomplete. 4th and 9. They're going to have to punt. Fans getting a little restless in Denver right now. It's a beautiful day. Would be a beautiful day for a win as well. And it's a 3 and out for the Broncos, though. And they're going to give the ball back to a Jordan Love team that is doing really good. There are fans in Denver chanting "Go Pack Go." You can hear the "Go Pack Go" chants. Fair catch at the 19. So the Packers will start with the ball there as they attempt to put this game into a pretty gigantic lead on their next drive. All right, let's take a look at what's going on around the channel. It's not showing me too much right now. Philip Rivers' video has 212 views. Thank you so much, everybody. Almost 5,000 on the Tom Grassi video. Thank you so much, everybody. Live streams have been doing great today as well. We had 772 people join us for the Cardinals game so far, 204 for the Broncos Packers game. And I know why. It's because two of the biggest streamers are watching it right now together. So that makes total sense, dude. 14 likes on it, though. Big appreciation. Really appreciate that, guys. I appreciate how I've been growing way faster than expected thanks to Tom Grassi and his raid. And if he's a Viking, he can raid my village any day. Take a look at any stats we can find around the league as well while we are at it. Because we're on commercial break right now. Philip Rivers has the ball for the Colts, though. Going to pass this one down to the running back and get about 6 yards across midfield. It is 3rd down and 4 for them, but they are at the 49. If they get about 10 more yards, they may get another field goal, and they may be living and dying off their field goals. 49ers have now a 24-10 lead on the Titans. That's a little more comfortable for them now. Lions still winning. They just had a holding call against them, though, so that might hurt them. Man, I'm loving this Philip Rivers game. See if he's going to throw here. He is going to throw a 3rd and 4. He's going to fade one up in the air. Just couldn't hit his guy. That one was just an accuracy situation for Downs. Downs had a touchdown on that one, and he just missed his guy. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Oh, crap. I didn't even realize we're at 476 subscribers right now. Oh, man. 250 subscribers in 2 days is crazy. Went from 217 to almost 500 now. Hashtag blessed. And it's thanks to you guys. And we just got another one as well. We just got a 477th. They're going deep on the first play. What an interception by Surtain. And they're going to let him return it. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And now he's going to run out of bounds, and they're calling it. Oh, Christian Watson is hurt again. What an interception by Pat Surtain, though. Pass intended for Watson. Christian Watson looks like he may have just hurt his shoulder badly, and that's awful for the Packers. Hate to see it. That could be a dislocated shoulder or a collarbone injury from the looks of it. That looks for sure like a collarbone or a dislocated shoulder. The way his elbow jammed into the ground, though, it looks like it could be more than likely a shoulder dislocation for Christian Watson there. You hate to see that, but what a miraculous and amazing interception for Surtain. And he is definitely going to be considered down as he landed with Christian Watson touching him. Thoughts on Pat's Bills? As a Pats fan, it's a tough loss, especially being up 21. Yeah, that's a tough loss, man. Those Bills, though, if there's any team to blow a lead like that, too, it's the Bills. That's all I'm going to say, Danger fan. If there's any team that you wanted to, if you're okay with blowing a loss to and still feeling like you can still do what you want this season, the Bills are one of the teams where you're like, it's okay. They're a really good team, too. And I feel like we might see this matchup again in the playoffs. The Patriots are really good. They played a really good game. They just blew that lead. Just, learn from the mistakes, meet again in the playoffs if you do, and then learn from that and don't do it next time. And I feel like they'll be fine. Because the Bills, They were playing rough in the beginning of that game. You just got to make sure that they don't force a comeback. Keep doing what you guys were doing, and make sure that you don't let the Bills do that crazy comeback next time. Just play smart football. Wasn't watching the whole game though. I was watching the Cardinals at the time, but I was seeing the stats and seeing how the comeback was forming, and that was crazy. I don't think they can do that again twice though. But yeah, if there's any team that's going to do that, it's okay. If the Bills do that to you, it's like, move on to the next week. Patriots will be fine. Yeah, the Patriots are one of the surprises of the year with how good they've been, but I thought they were going to be good the whole time. Vrabel's a good coach. Patriots are back. Just who knows if it's the dynasty of old again, or if it's just them being good and maybe not quite yet being that good to be a dynasty yet again. But they're definitely good. They're hella good. Speaking of hella good, we got hella good games throughout the entirety. We just went up another subscriber. What? 477. I'm looking at the Larry Fitzgerald commercial right now. I'm going to blow my nose out of the camera. Man, I sure hope that wasn't on the camera. That is really, I don't want you guys to see me blowing my nose. That's for sure. Christian Watson did walk off the field, they're saying. That's a really good sign. Colts had to punt the ball to the Seahawks. Bummer, they couldn't score more points. I'm conflicted because I really like the Seahawks this year. As a Cardinal fan as well, I got no real thoughts on the NFC West. I got no rivalries this year. I like the Seahawks. Their fans were really nice to me when I went to Washington, and kind of rooting for the Seahawks as well. Got a lot of teams I'm rooting for this year. A lot of good stories. But I'm conflicted because I want Rivers to win more right now. I want Rivers to beat them. Bo Nix is scrambling on 2nd and 7 here in the Broncos game. He's got to throw this pass completed to Lil Jordan Humphrey for a first down, Broncos. Let's go, Denver. Bo Nix is having a heck of a game right now. He plays really good when he needs to, when he's under pressure. They could have called holding on Garrett Bowles there, but they did not. So that we're going to take that while we can. Humphrey is a great receiver. I'm so glad he's actually getting some playing time. He deserves it. All right, Bo Nix looking to throw. He's going to scramble again. He's using his speed a lot today, looking to find a receiver open. And did he find one? He did. Tosses it underneath the Franklin. That was a full-blown Madden move right there. Scramble out, fake the defender, throw the ball real quick. Franklin gets another Broncos first down. Christian Watson leaving the game. My fantasy team's cooked. Bo Nix was like, I'm going out of bounds. Never mind. I'm throwing to my best friend, Troy Franklin. Whew, that was almost scary. But if he was doing a little bit of magic, little bit of, I'm going to fake over here, sleight of hand over here, because the defender could have picked that one off if he was paying more attention. Toss out on 1st and 10, probably to Harvey. 4 yards, maybe? Yeah, 2nd and 6, possibly. RJ Harvey, third down. We got the third quarter going on right now. Still got a lot of football left to play. This game is not over, but not by a long shot. We're having a great time. Beautiful day in Denver. Weather is great. I know because I live here, and it is a great day for football out here. 10.5 minutes left in the game. Bo Nix playing, I think, one of his best games of the season so far. His quarterback rating's through the roof at the moment. Bo Nix in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. Gonna throw really quickly. Gonna complete this pass for about a 9-yard gain and a first down. That's Marvin Mims. Broncos, first down. And they're moving the ball with relative ease on this drive. Some good play calls as well. Seems like Sean Payton may be starting to figure out the play calls a little bit more now. Harvey, 2-yard gain on 1st and 10. Nothing much there. Not doing too much. 2nd and 8 for the Broncos. The Colts are getting the ball back from the Seahawks right now. The defense is playing great for the Colts. All right, Broncos 2nd and 8. Running back out to his right. His left, I mean. His other right. Bo Nix looking to throw to the end zone. Courtland Sutton. Is that a touchdown? It is a touchdown. Courtland Sutton spinning the football, and the Broncos are right back in it. What a throw by Bo Nix. What a grab by Sutton. And I believe he did have that one in bounds. What a play. Let's change the scoreboard. Woo! This is a freaking amazing game, guys. This is some high-level stuff we're watching right now, Tony Romo just said. Extra point is up by Lutz, and he nails it. It is good. We have ourselves a 23-21 game. All right, we only have one game on right now. We're in commercial break in the Broncos game. Looks like it's just the Rams and Lions right now. Matthew Stafford and the Rams trying to move the ball a little bit here. Looking to throw. Matthew Stafford's going to find a man downfield, possibly throwing deep. Almost an amazing grab. Not caught, though. That's another guy named Humphrey. That's not Lil Jordan Humphrey, is it? Am I totally confused right now with who I'm talking about? I feel like Lil Jordan Humphrey is a Bronco. Because he was the last few years. Yeah, it's Lil Jordan Humphrey. Who's the other Humphrey for the Rams? I don't know. We're on a commercial break right now. Liking and subscribing is free. We've been having an amazing time the last few days growing on this channel. Everyone, I really appreciate the love and support. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out watching the game with me right now. And we're watching a little bit of all of these games right now. The Panthers barely winning 17-10. Lions barely winning 24-20. Really good games all around the afternoon window. Yeah, we got Troy Franklin only has wow, there's no way that's true. These stats got to refresh. Let's look at the Broncos catch, the receiving stats here. Troy Franklin has 3 catches for 37 yards. Lil Jordan Humphrey, 3 for 42. And Sutton has 5 for 71. Sutton is back, baby. Devontae Adams just got a pretty nice catch out to almost midfield. They're moving the ball against the Lions. This is a good game. Colts have the football with their grandfather, handing the ball off to Jonathan Taylor for a good gain. And the Saints trying to pull spoiler for the Panthers season right now. This beanie's the same as the Cardinals beanie. I just feel like it doesn't look as good on my head. I feel like it looks weird on my head. What do you think, Derek? He doesn't know what to say. He's a little bit confused. Every time I look at his face, I can't help but laugh. But I've heard the same thing about my face. Broncos game is back from commercial break. Bo Nix 15 of 18 for 3 touchdowns, 185 yards in this game. This is the best game of the season for him, in my opinion. The most complete game from start to finish so far for Bo Nix, not making any mistakes, playing smart football, is this game right now. Kickoff return is going to get taken out to the 32 for the Packers. That's where they will start on the next drive. Still a ton of football left to play in this game. This is Derek. This is Derek, the mentally unstable SpongeBob. His name is Derek, though. He doesn't answer to SpongeBob. He's related to him like a second cousin. He's a distant cousin. He's been through a lot. He's been a Cardinals fan all season, and this is what his face looks like now. He's very sensitive about the fact that he might be a little bit unstable. He might have done a lot of drugs when he was younger, and now he's messed up. Packers are going to lose 3 yards on first down, but this is my guy. He's going to be in a lot more of the videos now. He's a little bit of a sensitive little guy. But if you look him dead in the eyes, he will hunt you down, so don't do that. Good thing I told you that after you looked him dead in the eyes. Oh, the Rams took the lead back. Just scored a touchdown. Yeah, I was thinking of putting him here so he could just stare at people the whole game. But I don't know how I feel. Like that SCP. Sorry, Derek. Yeah, he appreciates it. He just wants you to know he appreciates it. All right, the false start on the offense. We needed that. I'm going to put him back here for future streams, but for now, today, I didn't want to block the Cardinals helmet earlier. He was blocking the helmets. I got to I've got to redo this. Make the helmets come down, make him be there. Oh, we got another subscriber. 478 subscribers now on the channel. Man, I love you guys' faces, even though I can't see them. I'm assuming that they're awesome, though. 2nd and 18 for the Packers. Love by himself in the backfield. Definitely a passing play here. He's going to throw the football really quickly to the outside. That's Jacobs. It's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Nothing crazy. It will make the third down shorter. 3rd and 12. Still a long third down, but it is shorter than it would have been as a 3rd and 18. 3rd and 12 for the Packers. This is a big stop. Can the Broncos get the ball back right after scoring and regain literally 100% of the momentum? In the gun, Jordan Love sending Golden in motion, taking the snap, looking to his right, trying to run forward. He's going to scramble. He's going to get 5. He's going to get 10. He's got the first down. He's still on his feet to the 47 of the Broncos. Jordan Love with a 20-yard rush and a first down on 3rd and 12. My goodness, that was a crazy run by Jordan Love. Almost lost my voice on that one. Oh, man. If it isn't one thing, it's another today. Great day of football. Love looking to throw. First down. He's going to throw it. He's going to incomplete pass. Just a little behind Musgrave. Broncos defense, one of the best defenses in the NFL, having a hard time against the Packers today, who are doing a great job against them. Next play for the Packers. They are almost, I think, on the edge of McManus's range right now already. They're in Denver. High altitude, ball flies further. They're on the edge of the range almost. No gain on that run. Gonna be 3rd and 11. Let's go. Let's go, Broncos. We got this, man. Let's go, Broncos. It's 3rd down. We can do it. I can feel it in my loins. They're giving them 3rd and 10, not 3rd and 11. It's 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Broncos fans on their feet. They're getting loud. Jordan Love, he's about 3 yards behind the center. Moving read in motion. Going to take the snap. He's going to set to throw. Can he find anybody? He can't. He is sacked. Down for a 10-yard loss. It is 4th and forever. 4th in California. They're going to have to punt this football back to Denver with a clutch sack and a big stop. That might be the first sack of the game, Broncos fans. That might be the first one. Let's take a look at the team stats and player stats here. Because that just happened right there. I think that's the first sack of the game. It is first sack on Jordan Love, and that is a gigantic sack at this moment in the game. Green Bay looking to punt this football. 4th and 20. 420. You are in Denver, by the way. 420. Ayo. Ball's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Hey, what a perfect set and down to be. There's a flag on the field for some reason. Holding number 58, receiving team. That's going to be after the kick. They're going to enact that penalty. So the Broncos, after the break, are going to get the ball back after one of the best interceptions that has happened this entire season. Might be the best interception, honestly. That Pat Surtain diving pick. That was amazing. Broncos will get the ball back after the break. In the other games right now, we have a Rams lead 27-24. Seahawks are trying to drive, but having a hard time of it against the Colts, who have a lead 13-9. It is 3rd down for them at midfield. Right now, the Lions are trying to return this ball. They're not going to get very far. They're going to get about to the 22, and that's where they will start their drive. And the Panthers still holding on to a lead against the Saints. Good stuff all the way around the NFL. 15 likes in the stream now. Thank you so much, everybody. Liking and subscribing is free. We've blown up this week. We have 250 plus subscribers in the last 2 days. You can join the fun on my NFL and Arizona/Denver sports channel. This is the football channel. I'm going to make another one for baseball, but this is the football channel. So if you like football, come hang out. Smith and Jigba just got a massive catch for the Seahawks. Seahawks fans, you might like that. Near the end of the third quarter, I think it's going to be the end of the third quarter now, but they're at least in field goal range. This is going to be a good finish in that game over in Seattle. Denver game, you're missing nothing. We are at commercial break right now. Broncos going to get the ball back, only down 2 after a big stop after they scored their 3rd touchdown of the game. Let's take a look at how many people have joined us. 321 people have joined us on this stream today. 18.4 watch hours. You guys are the best. We've gained like 60 plus watch hours just in our streams today. We are getting closer and closer to getting monetized thanks to your lovely faces. And the Broncos are about to have the ball. So we will wait patiently for the commercial break to end, and then we will get back to it, back to business. Let's see how everything else is going right now around the NFL. Another rundown of the scores while we're coming back. Ravens smashed the Bengals. Eagles smashed the Raiders. Texans smashed my Cardinals. Chargers barely beat the Chiefs and eliminated them from the playoffs for the first time in infinity and beyond. Bills beat the Patriots, crazy comeback fashion. Oh, we're back. Bo Nix going to hand off on 1st down, and they are going to lose 4 yards on the first play of the drive. Big loss for the Broncos on 1st down. That is going to set them back a little bit. It's basically a false start and an incompletion to start the drive because it is now 2nd and 13. I feel like it was 2nd and 14, but I'll take the yard. We'll take it right now. 2nd and 13, 4:20 in the 3rd quarter. Ayo, Denver, what's up? Taking the snap right now. Bo Nix looking to throw the football downfield. He's scrambling to his right like he's done all day long, and he is going to throw the football almost intercepted. That was a bad throw. A little bit scary right there, but it was low, so it made it hard for the defender to get the pick. Going to be 3rd and 12. Not the worst thing in the world if you have to punt, but it would be a bummer to have to punt on a 3-and-out right after getting the ball back. Third and 13. You can hear Go Pack Go chants still at Empower Field at Mile High right now. Nix takes the snap. Trying to throw. He finds a receiver. It's Ingram, I believe, who rolls over a defender for a 1st down. They're marking him short, but they need to look at this play. They got to review it. They're saying it's 4th and 1. I think this is a 1st down. He rolled over the defender to a 1st down. I think he got it. Let's review this play. No, I don't think he's short. Romo says he's short. I don't think he's short, guys. I think he got that. That is literally a measurement. They're going forward anyway, and they're not reviewing this play. 4th and 1. Sean Payton not happy with the referee right now. Probably giving him a few words. Rams going to score another touchdown on the other game. 4th and 1 Broncos. They're going in a heavy formation, definitely. Taking a timeout. Timeout Green Bay. Oh, that's great for Denver. Burn your timeout in the third quarter. Now you don't have them when they matter most in a game that's tight like this. You may need them later. This is a crazy, crazy turn of events here. They didn't like the play call. They didn't know if we were just trying to draw them off sides or if we were going to call their bluff and go for it. Yeah, the Rams have now taken a 10-point lead while we're on timeout here. Colts still have the lead. Phillip Rivers, they still have the lead. Oh, we got a new sub. We're at 479. Thank you, everybody. Micah Parsons bringing in some oxygen. The air is thin up here in Denver, bud. Breathing in some O2. 4th and 1. Parsons is not on the field for this play. They have a heavy set, both sides, mano a mano. Bo Nix right up the middle, and he gets the first down. A yard and a half. He needed a yard. He gets a yard and a half. That was cutting it close, guys. That was cutting it really close. Oh, man. Tom Grassi has 13,000 people in his stream right now. Good for the GOAT. 1st and 10 for the Broncos in the I formation. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Nix is going to throw this football. He's got a man. Almost intercepted. The ball hung up a little bit too long for the defender. Marvin Mims had a chance to score on that if the ball is thrown deeper. Almost an interception. That was scary. Thank you, Danger. I appreciate it. I'm trying my best. I've only been going, unlike Tom, who's been going for 11 years, I've been going for 3 months. So I'm happy to have you. I've been going on this channel since the beginning of the season. I'm a newbie here. I'm a noob. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. Bo Nix going to look to hand off. Fakes it. Looking to throw. Finds a receiver. Caught. Who is it? It is Troy Franklin again. His best bud. His best pal. First down, Denver Broncos. They are inside Green Bay territory heavily right now. Broncos moving it. It is going to be 1st and 10. They are in field goal range now. So now you have a possibility of still having a 24-23 lead, even if you falter out here. But that's not what the plan is. Keep the ball moving, guys. I formation again for Bo Nix. This time they will hand the ball off. It is going to be a 8-yard, really good run by Harvey real quickly there. Really good run by him. This is a possible, Tony Romo just said it, and I'll repeat it. This is a possible Super Bowl preview right here. Definitely, totally is. Possibly a Super Bowl preview. Could you imagine the Grassi Perna Super Bowl? That would be absolutely hilarious. I'm not going to be streaming the Super Bowl because unfortunately I'll be at a wedding, so I would love to watch that. Handoff on 2nd and 2, grinding his way for yards down to the 29 is RJ Harvey, 5-yard gain and a first down. Denver Broncos moving the ball quickly. 1 minute left in the quarter. Quay Walker is injured on the play for the Packers here. He might be trying to walk off the field to not avoid an injury timeout. Yeah, they are walking him off the field. An official timeout. Neither team timeout here, just an injury timeout. Quay Walker, not Cray. Quay is walking off the field gingerly right now. So that could, you don't want to see anyone get hurt, but that could help out the Broncos offensively here. A minute 7 left in the third quarter. First and 10. Denver Broncos moving the ball downfield. Green Bay Packers defense looks like they're getting gassed right now. And without Quay Walker, we'll see what happens. Nick's getting pressured hard. He zips the ball into Mims. Mims catches it. He's going to get a first down after breaking a tackle. First down, Denver, down to the 17-yard line. Now Micah Parsons is holding his knee. Oh, no. Oh, he's holding his knee heavily. This looks like Mahomes earlier. This is not good. Oh, no, that is not good. That is ACL written all over it. I'm a physical therapist, and that has ACL written all over it. Non-contact. Oh, no. That's an ACL. That Parsons is done for the season. I'm calling it right now, everybody who's watching. Parsons is done for the season right now, just now. That is horrible. You hate to see that. His left knee, he just tore his ACL, guys. That is as clear as day. I've seen that so many times. Dude, that bums me out. I'm not even a Packers fan. That bums me out, dude. Oh, man. Oh, guys, we want to beat the Packers at their best, not without their Quay Walker and Micah Parsons. We want them at their best. They're going to commercial break because of the Micah Parsons injury, guys. So we will have a little break here. Right now, Colts 13, Seahawks 12. Colts have the ball. They're moving it. I can guarantee you guys right now that Micah Parsons tore his ACL. I've never seen a clearer indication of that than what I just saw. Lions are trying to fight back in the game against the Rams. 34-24. They had a lead. They blew it. They're losing by 10 now. Panthers still holding that 17-10 lead with just 7 minutes left in their game. There's 12 minutes left in the Colts and Seahawks. Colts holding a 13-12 lead. Can Phillip Rivers complete a pass here on third down? He throws it and incomplete. They're going to have to punt back to the Seahawks. There's a flag, though, so actually the Colts might actually keep this ball. Titans getting smacked down by the 49ers now. That was expected. Good thing we don't have that one on because that is not close. Poor Titans fans, man. Guys, whoever's watching this right now, thank you so much. Love your faces. All 8 of you. You're super awesome. You're sexy, whatever you want. You are amazing people. Thank you for hanging out here. I'm going to look in the camera. I'm going to tell you right now, there is a 100% chance that Micah Parsons is done for the season and he just tore his left ACL. I'm a physical therapist in my full-time job. I'm not just the goofball you see on the stream right now. He just tore his ACL on that, and it really sucks for the Packers. They're going to announce this later. If I'm wrong, I'll let you guys know, but I'm like very, very 100% certain that he's putting weight on it, but he's probably done for the year, guys. I hate to say it. You want to see him at his best. He is an absolute badass, though. So if anybody's going to walk off the field with a torn ACL, it's him. Could potentially be a grade 1 or grade 2 ACL tear instead of a grade 3, which is a complete tear of the ACL. But just look at the way that knee bends right there. I mean, if you're looking at that, that's ugly. He might have multiple injuries to his knee, not just the ACL. Surtain's going over there, dapping him up, giving him love. Yeah, you hate to see that. You want to see him at his healthiest. And now they're down Micah Parsons. Quay Walker may have come back in the game, but if they're down both of them, Broncos have big advantage here on offense. There's a flag, though. That's not going to help them out. False start on the offense. Let's see who it was on. 5-yard penalty. I don't know who it was on, but it looks like they're going 69. Number 69, not the good kind of 69. That's a bad one. 1st and 15 for the Broncos. They're in field goal range. Gosh, I'm so pissed about that injury. Two of the biggest stars for the Packers just went down in a matter of 3 or 4 plays. All right. Bo Nix by himself in the backfield. Got a running back really far to his right, a little bit more than usual. That's a design play. Ball's going to be spiked into the ground because of the immediate pressure. Good pressure by the Packers considering they just lost their best defender. 2nd and 15 for the Broncos. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter here. All right, let's see what they're going to do. This is probably the last play of the quarter, and then we have a fourth quarter to play. This is the last game. Looks like this is the slowest game out of the afternoon window. All the other games are going to probably end quicker. Bo Nix looking to throw on 2nd and 15. Final play of the third quarter. Throw to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Is that Franklin? That's Troy Franklin for a Denver Broncos touchdown. What a throw by Bo Nix. And the Broncos are going to retake the lead. All right, let's take it. Who the heck it? 2 more subscribers on the channel for 481. Thank you guys. Love yo faces. Okay, Broncos didn't have the lead. Broncos are orange. We want to make sure we do this correctly. It's going to be 28 most likely. I don't see why they'd go for 2 and have a 6-point lead. Makes more sense to have a 5-point lead here. They're going for 2, though. I guess screw what I have to say. They're going for 2. This could be a 29. Let's keep an eye on it. Right now, it is actually a 7. 2-point attempt. They're going to try to take a 6-point lead. I guess this is an idea to maybe score another touchdown and then try again later to try to take a 7-point lead. Also, if the Packers don't score, you get this. You get an 8-point possession. Again, you have a 14-point lead. I know math, everybody. I formation, little pitch out. Harvey's going to try to beat everybody to the outside. He's not going to do it. He's down at the 1, and this is your score right here. They do not get the 2-point conversion. We have a 4-point game. I guess it made sense because even if you fail, you still have the 4-point lead. But, just take the point there. Just take the point there, guys. All right, going to commercial break in Denver. Let's see what's going on in our other games. It's a 13-12 game still, going to commercial break in Seattle with Indianapolis. 17-10 lead with about 5.5 minutes left in the Panthers and Saints game. The Rams and Lions locked in a tight battle. 10-point game, 13 minutes left. And the Rams have the ball trying to put the game away. Everyone, I love your faces. Thank you for hanging out with me. We just have 481 subscribers. Liking is free. Subscribing is free. I don't charge you any money to watch my stuff. And there's no ads on this stuff, except for if you have an original ad before you get in here. Super sorry about that. I don't get any money for that. No ads once you're in the video, though. So thank you guys for watching, liking, and subscribing. We are going to be on commercial break for just a second. We'll be back shortly. You're not missing anything. And we've had how many people join us in the stream today? 402 of you have joined today on the stream. So awesome. 21 watch hours. That is insane, guys. Yeah, really bummer to see the Micah Parsons injury. Looks like the Panthers are punting to the Saints right now. This is a really close game. Close games all over the place. Punt is in the air. Saints going to fair catch it at the 22. Devontae Adams limping off the field in the Rams game, and my entire fantasy football team may be going to the hospital after today. Every game is on commercial right now. Every single game is on commercial. So let's see what we can talk about. 49ers, Titans did score another touchdown. 49ers 31, Titans 17. So they're competing just like the Cardinals did. They're not giving up on the game. Got to appreciate that. I want Phillip Rivers to win against those Seahawks today. May the best team win. It'd be such a cool story if he can lead them to the playoffs, though. Yeah, all these games are pretty good. The only one that's not that close is the Titans 49ers. But the Titans have the ball. And they're down 14. They still have the ball. I mean, maybe that's the kickoff. Maybe I'm missing something here. They got the Bronco Broncos mascot always goes up on the scoreboard, and he's up there right now. I've been to a few games. He's up there right now, waving waving the flag around. I would, if I was a Broncos mascot, I would pass out up there. What do you think about that, Derek? Derek doesn't know what to say. I think he's a little bit shell shocked from all the drugs he took this morning. You took too many mushrooms? Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to lay you down. You take a break. All right. Kneeled in the end zone. Green Bay is going to get the ball after the ball has been kneeled into the end zone. 15 minutes left in the game. We are starting the fourth quarter right now. This is going to be a great finish here in Denver. Unfortunately for the Packers, they've lost two of their best defenders. Maybe Quay Walker will return, though. I don't think... I mean, if Micah Parsons returned, that would be just freaking crazy. I think there's a 0% chance of him returning in this game, though. I think he's out. All right. Jordan Love and the Packers, 1st and 10. Whole stadium is shaking right now. 35-yard lines where they're going to start because of the kneel down in the end zone. That is a new rule in the NFL this season. Love in the gun. He's going to motion a receiver around. He's going to take the handoff. Give the ball to, is that Jacobs? It is Jacobs. He's going to get about 8 yards. Jacobs got hit hard at the end of that play. He got hit really hard. Last thing the Packers need is an injury on offense now, but he got nailed. Ooh. Looks like a pretty clean hit. That was close to being helmet to helmet. He was lucky that he didn't go about a foot to the right on that one. 2nd and 2 for the Packers. Jordan Love takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Jacobs again. Jacobs is going to find the first down and push his way to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Packers right now. They are grinding. They are moving the ball downfield. This is a crazy good game. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Don't thank me. Thank you. You're the best. 1st and 10 for the Packers. 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They're literally at midfield right now. Love is under center. I believe he's got Jacobs behind him. They're going to try to hand off broken play end around to a receiver who's going to get upended at the line of scrimmage. Not sure who the receiver was on that play, but he didn't get anything. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Number 16. Haven't seen him much at all this game. Melton. Is that Melton? I'm trying to see what his name is. 2nd and 10. 13-15 left in the game. Packers with the football. Love a couple yards behind center. Running back right behind him. Receiver in motion. He's going to fake back the other direction. Love looking to throw. He's going to throw to him. Complete for about 4 yards. 13 is the receiver on that catch. Don't know who that is either. We're throwing to a bunch of random people right now. There's no Dobbs, none of the people that we've been seeing all day long. They're trying to mix up and do with some other people. No Musgrave. 3rd and 4. Big 3rd down here. Stadium is shaking right now in Denver. 12:35 left in the game. Jordan Love trying to audible the play. He's so loud he can barely hear himself think. Snap, looking to throw. He's going to fade this one deep downfield, and it's caught by Golden. What a grab by Marcus Golden over McMillan. It was just to the outside of McMillan, actually, but it was a spinning catch by Golden coming back for the football. Good throw by Love. It was a little underthrown, but he put it where only Golden could get it. There was no way McMillan was going to get that football. Fairly good defense, though. You can't discredit him for that. And that is a big first down for the Packers. They're going to have this ball all the way down near the red zone now. They're in the red zone. They're at the 18. Love's going to take the snap, handoff. No gain. Maybe a loss of 1 on the first play there. 2nd and 10 is what they're going to say. I thought for sure he lost a yard, but they're not going to say so. 11:30 left in the whole game, the whole kit and caboodle. I've never said that in my life, but there's a first time for everything. All right, second. Oh, they did do second and 11. There we go. That's right. You listen to me, game. Second and 11. Jordan Love under center. He's going to look to hand off, fakes it, going to look to throw. He finds Musgrave, who can't catch the football. It's third and 11 for the Pack. So glad you're covering this game. Just got off work and you popped up on my feed. Go Pack, go. Hey, welcome here, man. All fans are welcome from every team. Happy to have you here. Musgrave could not hang on to that football. I don't actually know if that was Musgrave or if that was the third string tight end. Could not hold on to the football. It is third and 11. 11 minutes left in the game. 27-23. Broncos in the lead. They don't get this, they'll surely kick a field goal, make it a 1-point game. Third and 11. Love looking to pass. He's going to find nobody. Jacobs almost had that ball. Could not hold on to it. It's going to be 4th and 11. They're going to bring out McManus now. Incomplete. Good defense. Bend but don't break. We got 3 new subscribers on the channel. 484 subscribers. We've gained about 30 of you today. You guys are awesome. Love your faces even though I can't see them. McManus lining up this kick. He's been lighting it up today against his former team. Absolutely going off. I thought you'd be killing us by now. Are the Broncos having an off day? Are we playing really well? This is a battle of power heavyweights, dude. This is a battle back and forth, heavyweights trading blows. It's been a great game. It's 26-27 now. Made kick by McManus. I will update the scoreboard right here. It's been a masterful, absolute. I mean, I feel blessed to even be watching this game. This game is absolutely amazing. I feel happy to even just be here watching this game right now. This is a super awesome game. Packers got a touchdown. Broncos traded a blow. They've been trading blows back and forth all day long. And honestly, your Packers, man, way better than you give them credit for. I think the Broncos and the Packers are basically on the same playing field as far as skill level. I really hate to tell you this, dude. Micah Parsons may be out for the season. Moving on, though. I'm not even joking about that. Micah Parsons might have tore his ACL. And I'm putting my physical therapist license on the line. If it's incorrect, I'm going to remove my medical license. I'm actually technically a physical therapist assistant, so take that for what you will. But Micah Parsons might have torn his ACL. We're on commercial break right now, guys. You're missing nothing. And we don't have commercial breaks here because we're cooler than TV. Right now in the Lions game, they just kicked a field goal. It's 34-27, and they are only 7 points down. Seahawks just kicked a field goal as well, so they have a 15-13 lead on the Colts. Good games all around the NFL right now, guys. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, Minimal Animal. I'm not even joking. It was Quay Walker, left the field. 2 plays later, Parsons grabbed his knee. It was a change of direction where, they feel the sting in their knee and they jump straight up in the air. Very clearly an ACL injury. But, you guys still have a pretty good defense without it. That's all I got to say. You guys are still good with that. I mean, you're not as good without him, but you're still good. You guys can still compete. All right. Still on commercial break here, guys. And the other 2 games, everyone's just chilling on the bench because we just had field goals, and that's all we got going on right now. I called the Cardinals and Texans game this morning for my NFC team. The Cardinals got railed, and then I'm calling the Broncos game now. Hopefully they can pull it out against the Packers. But we got more Packers fans probably watching this stream than Broncos fans, so welcome in. I got grossified, so I know all you guys are Pack fans. Come on, be honest. You guys are Packers fans. And that's totally fine. I love Packers fans. My best friend's a Packers fan. All right, we are back in Denver. Jordan Love resting on the bench. Everybody having some oxygen, not used to this high altitude here in Denver. Kick is in the air. See if they're going to return it. They're going to kneel it in the end zone, so the ball will be at the 35. 10 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game, and there's a 1-point game. You got the scoreboard in your bottom left corner of the screen. My amazing $1 million, I mean $8 Amazon scoreboard. So as the Broncos take the field here, they're talking about how the Jaguars dominated the Jets, the Ravens crushed the Bengals. 3 teams scored 0 points today, I believe. If I'm not incorrect, it was the Raiders, the Bengals, and not sure who else. Maybe the Jets? No, the Jets scored points. All right, Broncos with the ball at the 35. 1st and 10. Nix is looking to throw this ball. He's going to scramble away from pressure and, almost intercepted. It is incomplete, though. That was dangerous. RJ Harvey tried to bat the ball in the air to try to catch it, and instead almost ended up making it where it could have been intercepted. Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. Yeah, when you're a receiver, you can't catch the football. Don't go batting the ball in the air. This isn't volleyball. You're going to get the ball intercepted. That's just how that goes, especially in the NFL. You can hear "Go Pack Go" chants at Empower Field at Mile High. That's been happening all game long. Packers fans showed up in force. 2nd and 10. That's rare for Broncos Stadium, too. Throw, 1st down to the 50-yard line. That is a 15-yard pass completion to Courtland Sutton, who's having quite a day. 1st and 10, Denver. Man, this might be the best game of the year for Sutton right now. He's having a day. Bo Nix is also having his game of the year right now. As far as, no mistakes, playing really great ball. Good decision making. 1st and 10 from the 49 of the Packers. Nix is dropping back to throw. He's going to throw this football. It is going to be caught. Great coverage, but still going to be caught by Troy Franklin, who's really coming into his own as a receiver. Great catch from Troy Franklin on that one. That was awesome. That is another 1st down, 11-yard gain out to the Packers' 39-yard line. The Broncos are moving the ball quickly. Actually, they're not giving him a 1st down. They're saying 2nd and 1, so they're going to hand it off on 2nd and 1, and he's going to lose 2 yards. And just like that, I go from thinking we had a 1st down, and it's now 3rd and 3. Ball near the 40. This is right on the edge of Lutz's range. So, you don't want to risk that right now. It is in high altitude. 3rd and 3. From a 2nd and 1 call. I mean, running the ball in that situation, not bad. It just didn't work out. 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Bo Nix by himself. RJ Harvey ends up running to his right. Snap, looking to pass. He's going to try to fade this ball deep, and it is incomplete. Sutton dove for the ball, couldn't complete it. Now he's limping on his left leg. This is a hard-hitting, heavyweight game, as I've been saying the whole time. 2 teams trading blows back and forth right now. Sutton could have had that football. Good defense. Got there after the ball arrived. Wasn't there early. Got there just as the ball got there. Really good defense by 29. 4th and 3. Broncos are not going to kick this field goal. They're debating whether or not they want to go for it instead of kicking. Let's see what they end up doing. They're showing the Broncos at the top of the AFC right now. They have the 1 seed at the moment. New England lost. So that gives them even more leeway to be able to lose today and still be the 1 seed for the next week. Right now, it looks like Indianapolis is the first team on the outside looking in, but they're trying to make a comeback on Seattle. Big catch right now in their game by Pierce, getting them close to field goal range with less than 2 minutes left. Can Grandfather Rivers help them win that game? 4th and 3 for Bo Nix. In the gun. Takes the snap. Looks to throw. He's going to throw deeper than he should, but he gets Sutton downfield and it's completed. What a grab by Courtland Sutton to the 15-yard line. Instead of going for the easy 4, he had the running back for an easy 1st down. He goes downfield, risking the whole drive. Sutton had a step on his defender, and he beat him. Great catch along the sideline. At the 15 now, 1st and 10. They are It might have been a timeout here. Looks like there was a timeout called. Or LaFleur wants to review to see if he was in bounds. Green Bay is challenging the Courtland Sutton catch. Things just continue to get more crazy in this game right now. Oh my goodness, guys. Things get crazier and crazier in this game every second. We got 20 amazing people watching the stream right now. Love your guys' faces. Thank you guys for watching the stream with me. We're watching the Broncos game and Packers game as it comes to an end here in the fourth quarter. It is an absolutely amazing game. So glad to have you here with me. We are going to a commercial break while they review this play. But man, subscribing and liking is free. Thank you so much for watching this with me. You don't have to, though. Feel free to if you would like to. Absolutely love and appreciate your faces. Right now, checking out the other games while we're on commercial break, the Panthers and Saints are tied. Crazy stuff happening there. It is third down for the Colts, who are in field goal range with a brand new, like their fifth kicker of the year against the Seahawks, who have a 15-13 lead on them. It's Groupie. His name is Groupie. How about that? The Panthers are tied with the Saints, as I just said. We got a new subscriber just now. Welcome to the Askew crew. Happy to have you here. We are an Arizona and Denver Broncos fan because we live in Denver, but we're from Arizona. And we love making NFL videos on this sports channel. We've been doing it for 3 months, and we're happy to have you here. Phillip Rivers and the Colts are about 7 yards from the edge of field goal range on 3rd and 7. Rivers is going to hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to try his best, get like 3 or 4 yards. Oh, man. That's going to be a long field goal kick for them. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that. Still commercial break in the Broncos game. You are missing nothing. Nada. Zilch. No commercial breaks here. You have a fave college team? I will forever be a Sun Devils fan. Dude, I grew up in Arizona near Tempe. I loved the Sun Devils when I was growing up more than, I picked ASU over U of A. Obviously, they were right down the street. I went to Texas Tech University, though. So, Reckham Tech, guns up. Going to the college football playoff this year. I am a Texas Tech fan all the way. You're actually the only guys who beat us this year. So, congratulations. We're still on break. Looks like we're about to head back, though, from the commercial break right now. Any second here. Hi, little buddy. That ruling on the field is going to stand at the 15-yard line. It is a catch for Courtland Sutton. Broncos will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. The kick by Groupie for the Colts was just made. An incredibly long field goal. What a kick by the kicker. Broncos on 1st and 10 going. Looking to throw. Pass is completed. Really dangerous. No gain. They're calling it incomplete. Looked like Sutton might have held on. He caught the ball. Another risky throw by Bo Nix. He's been tempting fate today. Sutton reached up to catch this football. Good defense. He ended up bobbling it around as he fell 5 yards backwards, and that ball could have been picked off. Very crazy stuff happening in the Broncos game. And at the same time, we got the Colts hitting like a 60-plus yarder by a kicker who's like their 4th kicker on the team this year. I formation for the Broncos on 2nd and 10. 8:24 left in the game. Handoff. 5 yards. 6 yards. Uh-oh. He's going to get all the way down to about the 10-yard line. Let's pop it up here. 1-point lead for the Broncos. That was a good run by Harvey. Really good run by Harvey there. All right, we got a 3rd down. Play was blown, whistled. 3rd and 3. There we go. We got it all back up now. It had turned off for just a second, but we got it back. That's why I said, but we're back. 3rd and 3. Broncos snap the ball. Bo Nix rolling out right. He's going to throw to the end zone. And is that caught or is that an interception? Or is it incomplete? It looks like it's incomplete. It was little Jordan Humphrey who was the intended target. They were rolling around, looked like they were fighting for the football. They're going to call it incomplete. Both the defender and the receiver are down on the field right now to the side of the end zone injured. And they're going to call a flag on Green Bay here. That's going to be a first down for Denver. Okay, cool. 7.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Let's see who the flag is on. Flag on Green Bay here. Offsides defense. That's a really bad flag on 4th and 3. They're going to give the Broncos a free first down. Oh my goodness. That's a really big flag on number 55. I'm not even going to try to say his name. Number 55 for the Green Bay Packers jumped off sides right there. I am smart. Yeah, there you go. Fork up. I'll put the fork up for you, dude. ASU. There you go. This is crazy. We got crazy games all around the NFL right now. All of these games are good. First and goal for Denver. Bo Nix's going to try to toss it out. Can he get to the end zone? He can. It's a touchdown for the Broncos. First and goal, touchdown, and that 4th down flag for the Packers is such a big deal right now. The Broncos have a bigger lead. Jump out to a 33-26 lead. The extra point is probably going to make it bigger if they make it. I'm always going to say if because there's been a lot of crazy stuff happening today. He stretched that ball out. They're looking at it, but that's a touchdown. All right, they're going for the extra point. My numbers are all messed up right now. Kick is up. Kick is good. Lutz nails it. Where's my 3 at? Broncos have a 34-26 lead. So now the Packers are backed up against it in the Grossi Perna Bowl. You don't know what that is, Minimal. It's okay. The 2 other streamers, they're battling it out right now. They're giant fans of each team. But most of my subscribers are from Grossi's posse. And we've been growing all day. This was a bomb field goal from the Colts, though. We're at a break real quick for the Broncos game. The Colts took a giant lead, but it looks like the Seahawks have just taken a giant lead with another field goal. It's now 18-16, and it's a battle of the kickers over in Seattle. What looked like, with 47 seconds left, it was the Colts game, 16-15, is now 18-16 because Myers nailed a kick of his own. This is unreal. Guys, can't make this stuff up. Easy with the camera, babe. My wife's shaking my camera. All right, Broncos going to get the ball. Broncos going to get the ball. Packers going to get the ball. Sorry, my wife's distracting me. 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in the game right now. Broncos have a 34-26 lead. The kickoff is going to happen any moment now. Packers with the kickoff. Going to take this ball out to about the 34. Pretty good kick return. Packers in pretty good field position here. They need a touchdown and 2 points to tie the game. It's been a long time since they've had the football, it feels like. Yeah, that Seahawks kick to take the lead was a 56-yard boot. That was a crazy kick. All right, Packers have the ball at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10, 7 minutes and 21 seconds left in the game. They're trailing by 8. This has been a really great game today. Love takes the snap, hands it off from the gun to Jacobs. Jacobs is trying to fight his way for yardage. He's going to get about 2. Good defense by the Broncos. 2nd and 8 for the Pack. This drink's all done, ladies and gentlemen. Under 7 minutes in the game, 2nd and 8 for the Packers. This game is coming down to who has the ball last. In the gun, a guy to his right and his left. He's audibling the play right now. He's going to move Musgrave in motion. He's moving back the other direction. They're going to snap the football. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw. He's intercepted because the receiver batted the ball into the air. The Broncos have the ball. I think they're going to blow him down where he landed, but he's still running into the end zone just in case. He intercepted it at midfield at the 50-yard line. Jordan Love, not really a horrible pass. It's more on the receiver on this one. Yeah, damn, dude. Sorry, man. Broncos interception. That is definitely a pick. No flags. Broncos going to have the ball back here. Jordan Love threw this ball a little bit behind his receiver, but it hit him in the hands. And in the NFL, you got to catch that. You can't just bat that ball in the air. We talked about this just a second ago. He batted the ball, hit him in the hands. Defender was right there to take that thing. And that was Wicks. It was Wicks who hit it. It hit him in the hands. I think his name is Dontavion Wicks. Don't know if I have the first name right. He is very mad on the sideline right now, mad at himself for not catching that football. Denver with an 8-point lead now has the ball at the 50, and we just added another subscriber. I think it was 2 to the channel. I don't know. I can't count. I formation for the Broncos on 1st and 10. That's going to get them to the 50 from the 48 where they started. It's going to be about 2nd and 8 for the Broncos. There's 6 minutes left in the game. We have a good one in Denver, guys. Really good weather. Detroit Lions just scored a touchdown. They're not dead yet. There's 2 minutes 42 left in that one. Tie game in New Orleans with the Panthers. Colts just lost 18-16. Seahawks pulled that one out barely. Feel bad for Rivers, but good for the Seahawks. All right, 2nd and 8. Bo Nix trying to motion people over. He's going to get the guy to move over. I think that was Franklin, and now we're going to get a timeout burned by the Broncos. Bo Nix is a little frustrated there. This has been like a chess match. If I've ever seen a football game be like a chess match, this is the game right here. So many audibles, so many different motions, so many timeouts after you've done the 7 different motions to try to figure out what you're doing. But right now we're on the timeout from what the Broncos use. I think that's their 2nd timeout already. And these timeouts may be vital in this game. So this is a very important situation right here for the Broncos. Like if you just burned your 2nd timeout, you better make use of it. That was, I think that was a Riley Moss. That was a Riley Moss interception on that play. Good for him. He's been getting picked on by the refs all year long with those pass interference penalties. All right, 2nd and 8. Bo Nix is under center, running back behind him. And fake handoff. He's getting pressured immediately, but he's rolling out to his right. He's going to throw this football, and that was another dangerous, almost intercepted pass. Again, it was low enough that it wasn't intercepted, but it was super close. You love my analog scoreboard? Thank you, dude. I'm going to have, I have that one with the subscriber count. I also have this guy right here. Where I have the flip board, but I'm going to have a nicer scoreboard after Christmas. I know somebody got me that for Christmas. So it's going to have the logos and the score will update automatically. We're going all out here. Seahawks made it way too close. Thank goodness for Jason Myers. Should be NFL Special Teams Player of the Week after a franchise record 6 field goals. Don't blame you. Absolutely should. He won the game for them. Both kickers did great that game. Pass by Bo Nix is going to go for about 4 yards on 3rd and 8. It's going to go for 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be a 4th and 3 roughly here for the Broncos. And they're about at the 45 of the Packers right now. So this is a big deal if they go for it, if they try to pin them with a punt. I think they're going to go for it. Yeah, the Seahawks made it really close. They almost lost. I thought for a split second that they were going to lose. And then all of a sudden I looked up again and Myers had hit a field goal. So Myers scored is that 6 field goals, right? He scored all 18 points for the Seahawks. He absolutely should be the Special Teams Player of the Week. I mean, that Colts kicker should be the player of the game for his team, though, as well, and Phillip Rivers, because they both did really good as well. Last timeout used for the Broncos They have no more timeouts, and there's still 5 minutes and 4 seconds left on the game clock. That is crazy. I've never seen a team run out of timeouts and still have 5 minutes left. And the Packers only have one timeout left. There's only one timeout left between both teams, and we still got 5 minutes left. This is crazy. I've not seen a game like this all season long. That's all I'm going to say. This has been a really fun one to watch. Super glad to have 15 of you hanging out with me right now watching this game. Bo Nix looking to throw. 4th down, and it is incomplete. The Packers survive the drive. An incomplete pass. They survived it. Bo Nix is yelling at his receivers, getting a little heated again. But the Packers are going to get the ball back at midfield now because they didn't get this. This game just gets crazier. I say it again and again, but every play, it's getting closer and closer. And if the Packers can score a touchdown, get that 2-point conversion, this could be an OT game. Packers with the ball, 1st and 10, sudden change. Broncos fans on their feet. Stadium is rattling right now at the 45 of the Packers. Love's going to throw incomplete. Second and 10. 4 minutes 54 left on the game. Running back to the left and right of Love. This is a really unique formation. One guy right next to him on the left. One guy 2 steps to the right. Love looking to throw. Going to throw this ball. He's going to get it complete to Reed. Reed breaks a tackle, but he's still at the line of scrimmage. He's trying to fight for something. About maybe a yard or 2. A lot of hard work for not much there, but at least he tried. 3rd and 9 for the Packers. 3rd down, Jordan Love and the Packers. They may get the ball 1 to 2 more times max after this. 2 is generous. Can they get the 1st down? In the gun. Love 3 yards behind center. Takes the snap. Looking to throw the football. He completes it for a 1st down for the Packers, 2 yards past the 1st down marker. That was to Golden, who catches it yet again, having a really good game today as well. Pack have the ball on the Broncos side of the field now at the 44-yard line. 4:41 left in the game. Love again is audibling, changing guys around. They are completely changing the play call right now. At the line of scrimmage. Love is now in the gun. He's going to hand this ball off to number 30. Not sure who that is. He's going to get about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 for the Packers. This will tick us to about the 4-minute mark on the next snap. The Packers have to have a touchdown on this drive. Got to go for it on 4th downs. Can't just go kicking a field goal here. I mean, you can, but you got to trust your defense to get another stop. And I mean, it's possible, but they have to have a touchdown, in my opinion, and a 2-point conversion here. All right, 4 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 8. Love's going to take the snap. Looking to throw the football. He's getting pressured. He's going to get sacked. Down at the 50-yard line. He's down. 50-yard line sack. It's going to be a 3rd and 17 yards for the Green Bay Packers right now. That was a long time that Love had that football in his hands, and there's a reason why the offensive line eventually couldn't hold up. Can't hold the ball that long. They're changing it to 3rd and 16 on the play. 3rd and 16, 3:20 left in this game. Jordan Love is definitely passing on this one. Just who is he going to try to get it to? He's looking to throw. Going to pass it underneath the 86. Only a 6-yard gain. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. 3 minutes left. 4th and 10. It is 4th and 10 right now. 3 minutes left in the game. Crowd is louder than they've been all day long. This is possibly the play of the game. Probably actually is because there's only one timeout for the Packers. They can't stop the clock at all. 2:37 left in the game. 4th and 10. Jordan Love looking to throw. He's looking around. He can't find anybody. He's going to go down again. Another sack down at the 45. Back-to-back sacks for the Broncos. 2:28 left on the game. And that might have finished the game right there, ladies and gentlemen. Denver Broncos defense coming up strong. Yeah, Minimal, you are right. They're not a team you can make mistakes with. And it turns out that Packers made 2 big mistakes when it mattered most. 2 big sacks back-to-back from the not the blind side even. It's not even the blind side. It is Cooper who was making some noise on that. Vance Joseph very happy about it. With the amount of time left in this game, 2 more subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We're at 488 subs. Love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have been making my weekend. We got 19 people watching the end of this game. It looks like the Broncos are going to kneel down to the 2-minute warning. Another kneel down makes it 1 minute and 20 seconds left. And then a third, but they're not kneeling down. They're going to hand it off. They want to make it a first down in this game. This will take it to the 2-minute warning unless Green Bay uses their timeout. Green Bay will use their final timeout. 2:23 left. They have a chance to get the ball back. A sliver of hope. Sliver of hope still for the Packers. It's going to be about 2nd and 8. All right, they may go to commercial break. They may not here. This has been such a good game. They may just hang out. I'm not sure what they're going to decide to do. Let's see what we have here. 2nd and 8, 2:23 left in the game. Next play will definitely take it to the 2-minute warning, and then we will have a commercial break at the 2-minute warning for the teams to talk it out for the biggest play of the game, which will be 3rd down. Unless there's a first down on this play. Bo Nix is in the shotgun. Moving Mims in motion. He's running out to the right immediately. This is a design Nix run. Nix is going to fall forward for 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be from the 40-yard line of the Packers. It's going to be 3rd and 4. And this will be a 2-minute warning. And we're going to come back with the biggest play of the game. 3rd and 4. But right now we got the 2-minute warning. Oh my goodness, man. Whew. This has been a fun game. 34-26 going to 2-minute warning right now. Probably about a 2-minute commercial break. Let's head around to the rest of the league, see what's happening. Seahawks did beat the Colts 18-16. Phillip Rivers did not have quite enough in the tank to beat those Seahawks, but man, did they make it fun. Lions are beating the Rams with the ball, 41-34. Looks like the Rams are going to pull it off. Actually, they're showing that the Lions have the ball 15 seconds left, but they're way back on their own 20. I don't know if they can make that happen. 49ers 37-24 over the Titans. Handled that pretty fairly easily. They had the lead the whole time. And then we've got our good game. Broncos here with an 8-point lead over the Packers at this point. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We got 21 of you lovely sons of bitches in here with me. Only said that once else today. Felt like it. So happy to have you guys here. We're just waiting for these commercials right now. You're not missing anything, though, because we don't have commercials here. We did hit 488 subs now. What are you covering next? I've been streaming all day. I did the Cardinals, Texans, then Broncos, Packers. Then I'm going to cover Sunday Night Football, Cowboys and Vikings, most likely. We're going all day, 9 to 10 straight hours of streaming. Going to make some taquitos for in between the next game. Yeah, we've been having a great time. So might as well keep the ball rolling all game long. watching those Cowboys take on the Vikings. Who do you guys think is going to win between the Cowboys and the Vikings, huh? I'm thinking Cowboys. Depends on if 9 or JJ McCarthy shows up. Because his nickname, he said, was 9. Okay, last commercial, and then we're headed back. They're showing the SpongeBob movie commercial. Almost back. There we are, back from commercial. All right, let's see what we're going to get here. Biggest play of the game. They're in the huddle trying to figure out what the play is. First down ends the game. Fourth down. And we have a lot more game to play still. It's 3rd and 4. Snap. Bo Nix rolling out to his left. He's going to try to find someone open. He avoids a sack. He's going to try to get it himself. He dives, and he's a yard short. Ball came out, but he was down by contact on this play. The ball did come out, but I believe he was down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Do you try to kick a field goal? Do you try to win the game? What do you try to do here? A lot of options. In real life, a Viking would slaughter a Cowboy unless the Cowboy had a gun. If you're talking about hand-on-hand combat, then yes. What's up, Casey? They're trying to sneak this ball. I see a 4th and 1. They're going to hand it off to the fullback. They're going to try to get the first down. They're not going to get the first down on 4th and 1. The Packers, with 1:07 left in the game, are going to get the ball back after stopping a fullback run on 4th and 1. And this game is not over, even though the chances look slim for the Packers. It is not done yet. Great play by their defense. I would have probably tried to kick a field goal there. It would have been about a 38-48, 50-something, 56-ish yarder. But hey, that's an NFL kick. All right, starting with the ball at the 38-yard line, the Packers have it. They're at their own 38, so they have to cross midfield. They have a long way to go. 62 yards to be exact to get a touchdown. 1:07, Love takes the snap. He's going to try to pass this ball, getting pressured, and he overthrows the check down. Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Incomplete. Come on, Broncos. Let's end this game here. Let's go, baby. 2nd and 10 for the Packers. We got 27 lovely people watching with us right now. Welcome into the stream, everybody. 1:03 left in the game, 2nd and 10. There's a false start on the offense. They're pointing both ways. That looks like it's on the Packers, though. Oh, yeah, they're backing it up. Refs look like they're backing it up. False start here for sure. Packers on the bench starting to look a little bit dejected. Yep. Number 71 jumped a little bit early. Anthony Belton. Offensive tackle. He does need a Christmas miracle, definitely. It would take basically pass, complete, breaking it all the way for a touchdown right now. 2nd and 15. Still 1:03. You got no timeouts. The offense has kind of disappeared for the Packers in the 4th quarter. All right, 1:03 left in the game. Looks like they're coming heavy and hot. Jordan Love looking to throw. He's going to roll out. He's looking to find a receiver. Going to throw it, and it's incomplete. Just a little bit low for Reed. Ball a little bit higher. Reed might have caught that thing. Reed looks like he got the wind knocked out of him or something. He's a little shaken up on the play. It was a good spiral, just about a yard short. If that ball was a little bit further, like a yard further downfield, Reed would have had it. Reed looks like his knee's hurting him a little bit. He leaves the field. 3rd and 15, 56 seconds left in the game. Jordan Love is going to try his best here to pull off something special. The Broncos defense going to try to stop him. 16 in motion. Snap taken. Set to throw. Looking to find someone. He throws it, and it is incomplete. It is 4th and 15 now. Packers can't find anything offensively at the moment. And it comes down to this final play. Excuse me. Talking for 6 straight hours will make you lose your voice. All right, here comes the play of the game, everybody. Crowd on their feet. They're just going to send everybody as far as they can to the sticks and then have them run to the side. Love is looking to find someone to throw to. 4th and 15. He's going to throw it. It's incomplete, and that's going to end the game. Jordan Love got a little too antsy. The pocket was closing, and he got the ball out a little bit too soon. It was way too short of the receiver, and that pass is incomplete. The Broncos are going to complete the victory over the Packers today. Perna is going to win the Grossi Perna Bowl. And that is a very good game we saw today. 2 more subscribers, 490 people. Thank you so much for the love and support. You guys are the best. Matt LaFleur not happy on the sidelines. Broncos going to get the game done today. This was a fantastic game to watch. We can only hope Sunday Night Football will be anywhere remotely close to this game. Packers will fall to 9-4-1. Broncos move to 12-2, and the division is most likely theirs. Kneel down 1, and they just need to kneel it down one more time, and this game is over. Yeah, GG, Minimal. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Love your pretty faces. Final kneel down, and that will do it for the game. It is 34-26 final. Let's run through our stats here, everybody. See you in the Cowboys-Vikings game, Minimal. Perfect. Run through all the stats real quick for you guys, and then I will head out and come back for the Vikings-Cowboys game. For those of you who want to come hang out with me for that one, I'm going to try to get my voice back before that, though, because I've been talking for 6 straight hours. All right, let's take a look. We got Jordan Love on the Packers side. 24 of 40 for 276 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He was sacked 3 times. His quarterback rating was only 68.3. Josh Jacobs had 12 carries for 73 yards and 1 touchdown. Jordan Love had 3 carries for 29 yards. Chris Brooks had 2 carries for 10 yards. Emmanuel Wilson, 2 carries for 3 yards. Receiving for the Packers, Matthew Golden led and actually tied Reed with 3 catches for 55 yards. Reed had 5 for 55 yards. Luke Musgrave had 4 catches for 52 yards. Romeo Doubs had 2 for 36 yards. Christian Watson had 3 catches for 29 yards. Josh Jacobs had 2 for 19. John Fitzpatrick had 3 for 18. And then the other 2 did barely anything. Moving over to the Broncos, Bo Nix, 23 of 34 for 303 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, no INTs. He wasn't sacked one bit, and he was getting a lot of pressure all game. He was able to avoid it. A passer rating of 134.8. What a game. RJ Harvey, 19 carries for 64 yards, 1 touchdown. His long rush was only 8, so he got a lot, chipping away the whole game. Cortland Sutton with a great game, maybe his game of the year, just like Bo Nix's game of the year. 7 catches for 113 yards, 1 touchdown. Troy Franklin, 6 catches for 85 yards, 1 touchdown. Lil Jordan Humphrey, 3 catches for 42 yards, 1 touchdown. Michael Bandy had that 1 catch for 20 yards and a touchdown, but that 1 catch he made count. Marvin Mims Jr. had 4 catches for 30 yards and no touchdowns. And man, I think that about sums it up for the main stats of today's game. Yeah, what a game, Bro Tato. Absolutely crazy. Thank you, Casey. Absolutely appreciate the kind words. Yep, you bet, Casey. We'll see you on Sunday Night Football if you guys want to come hang out with us as well. I got to go get my voice back. I got about 40 minutes to do it. And we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Everyone have a fantastic evening if you're not coming back. If you're coming back for Sunday Night Football, look forward to seeing you there. But you've all been absolutely excellent. It's been a really fun day of football so far. We've got 727 people who came in to watch today, 35 watch hours on the Broncos stream. Absolutely insane stuff, guys. And we will see you guys for Sunday Night Football. All right. Bye, everyone.